now we're to Slop News, where we're going to learn about Donny Boy and the
Slop Central.
Yeah, the Slop Central, but short for slop. Oh. This is where we're going to learn about the good old Donny Boy, the Don of groomers, chasers, dardism, and more. And this dude, this dude, I swear, the more info that keeps coming out from others that we already have is just outrageously funny. Just to say it, but it's just
it makes me glad that I've kind of avoided learning about this stuff, because now I get to have a nice journey with you.
Yeah, we're gonna have a wonderful journey of learning about this slop.
Like, I'm very excited.
I do love this video someone made.
Fucking EDP. Oh man.
Big fucking EDP over here.
Deploying flashbang.
Oh, alright.
We just needed that in our life.
I did not need that at all.
No. But we all know that fucking Paul's favorite quote of the day, of every day,
The
is
tongue has the power of life and death. King Solomon.
And that's what he always says. Interesting when you think about it. So where does this is the
it's this fucking
yeah, that's good. That became a sound clip. Yeah, we gotta remember this is God, yeah? The Paul that we need to speak up. So yeah, we know we have to be serious, but at the same time, all this shit he has done is the levels of so many locales. You just go, why don't you have your own locale status at this point?
Well, he's not popular enough.
Yeah, you're just not popular. I'm sorry, dude. Your narcissism, it might go to your head, but you're just not popular enough to be your own locale. But yeah, there's this dossier that's been created just to discuss about who he really is. It's probably not going to be released fully to public view, but it'll be here on this stream. Well, not stream itself, but the recording. But it might be on someone else's stream down the road too, so you can see more on it if you ever want to. Because yeah, for sure, I think we're going to put this on Cupcast so we can have even more laughs. But we do know that reading through this whole thing, that yeah, there's a lot of DSM 5. Actually, it's TR now, if I'm correct. That's the newest version. I don't know anymore. There's so many updates to the DSM 5 that it's just outrageous. They should just make a 6. For God's sakes. But you will see different behaviors throughout this video that we will give a warning that it might not be good to listen to. At least they're not pictures, or else I'll have to blur the whole jittery. Because yeah, he had claims to a lot of things out there. There's been claims of being a predator, pedophilic disorder issues, BDSM, POCD, which is the that's part of the pedophilic disorders list. That's the one where it's like, I don't want to touch, I just want to see kind of thing. If I might have to correct myself down the road because it is somewhere down here. But yeah, it's just crazy child shit there. So yeah, this guy, I would warn you, don't have a child around him. High chance, don't, please. He might say that he does, but that's another of his lies. And we know if he did, there'll be a lot of wrongdoing going on in that household. But yeah, these are just basic patterns, though. As we go through this document, you'll see the patterns repeat after repeat, just because he just won't stop. It's someone that just won't at all stop at anything to get his way. And we do have a disclaimer, too, just in case for people to read here, that, yeah, this is just informational overview. There might be multiple scientists like myself that looked at this going, yeah, this guy is psycho. There's some things in here. Well, not exactly psycho, but it's just things that you will see going, oh, yeah, this guy has gone to the extreme of scientific studies. So if you're into researching people, as in learning how to get into, guessing, how should I put it, human behaviors and stuff, Don is a good person to look into. Good old Paul here. So we were talking earlier before the recording, and there's one thing he likes to toss is his name public knowledge. And he stated that if an individual is out there, the name, it is public. So it is acceptable to reference it. Now, does hate when he gets referenced, but we have talked to a few people. For example, like Corgan here is one of those. And yeah, it's just stupid how Don/Paul thinks that, oh yes, my name's not out there. Because here's an example of him talking about this crap show.
Here's her
about public
name.
knowledge.
Said it right here. There it is. Look, it's Cassidy. She said it. That's Miko's name. Can you believe that? Wow. Is that a leak? Is that a leak of information? Wow. Wow. Except it's not. Because she has her full legal name in her stream charts where she put it herself. What leak? What leak? What leak? It is a full. No, look at it. It's on. She put the stream. She put it on stream charts herself. She put it herself. You're spreading it? No, you can go find it. It's public info. You put her stream charts in. It's everywhere.
Oh my god. I hate this man already.
If she didn't post it herself, it would be a problem. You're bringing attention to it and spreading it.
Out of
him. Yeah.
Stream chart shows her real name.
Stream chart shows her real name. That she put it there. No, it's not doxing because it's public info.
Okay, bully.
Congratulations. Then
oh, he's still going.
we go back.
See, there he goes.
There's no doxing going on because it's public. You can go find it.
Who's it?
There's even more to it. It just goes on and on about this shit. Let's hear. Oh yeah, here's the additional part. If I'm correct in this video. Yeah, this.
If she didn't put it there, then I don't care. My apology.
Might follow you. Yeah, I wonder, Paul. I wonder. Now, if you look up his real name, there you go. You can just ask the same thing.
Everybody.
It's right there.
Yeah.
So
we
it
are
is
not
public
spreading
knowledge.
It's public knowledge, just like the Don said.
Yes, we're following what he said. And so this video here, before I play it, so there's also this thing about alleging that other content creators' personally submitted their information thing. Yeah.
Do we know how stream charts got that? Is it because she entered it on Twitch? Like, how
let
does
me
Stream Charts have that
explain.
information?
Stream charts, you link your Twitch account. So anyone with access to your Twitch account and only access to your Twitch account can edit personal information and spread it there. That means either she gave her Twitch account to someone or she put it there. And that's it. That's the only way.
Yeah. Anyway. But yeah, I asked again, like for Cork, for example, I did look him up. If it does come up, we'll let it do its thing. But yeah, for Cork, his information's not there. Because I did ask him, just a quick question, since he's part of Paul's sphere here and there. And yeah, you don't see it here. You don't see a Twitch link, do you? No. But here's this information. You know, just basic stuff you'll see on stream charts. I use this a lot, especially for my past account, so I can check what's going on here and there if I need to. But yeah, that's how that works.
I will say I have the slightest bit of disdain for Korik because he's the one who made me play Uma Musume.
Tell him
I'm
that
pretty
later.
sure. No.
He'll probably laugh his head off on that comment. But yeah, as you see, he has not touched anything on his stream charts. He could have. Others can. So I don't know why he thinks that you have to be the one to do it. So
Yeah.
but
It's not
as
remotely true.
yeah, as you look them up though, there's and I did post this actually on my own accord in the past about Don. But there's things like this that he posted on his Facebook.
Okay.
And it's if you do a background look, like a background search of just this kind of image that he has shown in other places, you'll find his Facebook. Do a reverse image search. It's insanity. And here's his like his cover picture. It's like, dude, you don't think that we're going to find a Facebook? That's still public right now, by the way. You never locked it. So that's why this was posted all over.
Hmm.
You even had a video of yourself on your stream on your Facebook. Who's not going to find this?
And you have to work tomorrow morning? Does he have a job?
If it's 2024, that's his scam job, if I'm correct. I think that's after his GameStop.
Job.
Yeah. He used to work for GameStop, and then he moved over to a scam site for work.
Okay.
But we all know a lot of his income was also from his parents, so.
Hmm.
If you look at the background of the parents. But it's just funny, if you just keep on looking up some things, you'll talk about a stream out loud. Like, this is last year's. Actually, almost a year ago now. But he did talk about his stream.
Almost a year ago, and that would have been just not long before everything fucking
blew up, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, before the Gen 1 and 2 VTards blew up, yeah. So those are things to look into. It's like
Gen 1 and 2.
I know. That's what people are saying. I'm like, yeah, sure. We'll be called Gen 3, I guess. We just
Gen
have
3, baby.
Gen 3 of us. It's just a different view of how the VTards goes. It's a group to have fun. That's the point. Doesn't matter who's in the group. Just have some fucking fun. For God's sakes. It's the point of a group. It's just so funny reading some of these like Facebook shit. Even these posts. He posts like a white girl.
I started streaming again. I realized how much I enjoy talking with people, sharing stories and experiences with others. I just wish more people could open their mind to others.
Like,
that is very teenage white girl behavior, you're right.
This is like teenage white girl shit going on. And it's 2 years ago.
Teenage white girls who also say kill MAGA.
Yeah, like, man. 30 other funny ones. Oh yeah, this one too. Yeah, you put up your stream chart like this too, expecting no one's gonna find you.
This is like, this is so basic.
Yeah, like, what, dude? You even made it so easy that anyone can find you through other beads. Like, oh yes, let me see what type of thing they are. Well, let's see here, Paul. Verified Rumble, but yet down here you put Ohio. And if you ever go here to the About Me section of your Twitch, name's Paul Solomon. Don Solomon. So you put your first and your middle name. And in the prior one, is it over here? Yeah, Ohio. I think people are going to start connecting the fucking dots if they haven't looked up your name through Google at all. Because then they'll instantly find you. There's only one of
Yeah.
you in that area. Just saying, there's only one of you. Jesus. And now this was actually recent. One of the most recent
There you
things.
go.
And it says here, real name. Wow,
Paul
Polly.
Conforti.
Wow. It's out there in public. Oh my god.
Hey, Paulie, why you lying about being a deacon?
Yeah, I wonder. That might be the next section. I think.
Do you mind if I read out that bio? I still love it.
Yeah, you can read the bio.
I'm not saying I control the narrative, but I'm also not saying it. Follow for opinions that carry weight, killer gaming thoughts, and political insights that, well, you get the idea. Expect hot takes, insightful, anally cess, and maybe a little bit of playful mischief. Welcome to the family.
I like that.
Yeah.
There's some cool things about the other side, of the pond. But yes, this mischief is over here too. On the kick version of it, and the same name, same location.
Stupidville.
Yeah, Steubenville. This sounds like it's gonna keep coming up for a while. I wonder why. Anyway, see here. All right, let's scroll up here. So, he has stated that he is supposedly Catholic. Of course, now non-denominational. That's not fully in this document itself of the dossier. But yeah, he does state that he is now non-denominational. So there's that going around. However,
after it became obvious that he was lying about being a deacon, then he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm non-denominational."
yeah, he's like, I'm non-denominational, guys. Don't
Yeah.
worry about it. No. Like, there is this anti-Semitism, and I know I best said it, but who cares?
Anti-Semitism.
Me with my tongue-tying issues myself. I do have my own speech impediments. Who gives a shit, But it's funny to go through this shit. Especially since I did burn my tongue earlier. But, yeah, I actually burned it while I was eating my egg sandwich.
Right.
Goddamn. But yeah, so as I've been going through all this shit, and so did the diocese out by Steubenville. Ironically, they actually had to dig into them too. They have noticed certain undertones that Polly here has, which are more towards Islamic beliefs than the Jewish. Kind of makes you wonder.
I was gonna say, speaking of anti-Semitism, Steubenville does kind of sound like a German camp.
It is a Dutch-German town, yeah.
Yeah.
But if we ever listen to what the Catholic Church says by the bishops of America, as in U.S.,
As Catholics,
I
we are
wonder.
called to walk in the truth, and so to reject the conspiracies and lies that lead to harassment and even violence against our Jewish brothers and sisters. There is a strong connection between religious freedom and working to counter anti-Semitism, as Nostra Aetate puts it, in a rejection of every persecution against any man. The Church, mindful of the patrimony she shares with the Jews, and moved not by political reasons, but by the gospel's spiritual love, decries hatred, persecutions, displays of anti-Semitism directed against Jews at any time and by anyone. The Jewish community is attacked at a far higher rate than any other religious group in the United States. If we Catholics, in truly living out the gospel, are to defend religious freedom with integrity, we must clearly speak out against anti-Semitism.
And that was by the U.S. Conference of the Catholic Bishops. I wonder
Okay.
who's supposed to lead the Catholic Church in America. Like, who's the actual vocal group to lead it? Is the USCCB. They're part of the leadership. You do have the Cardinals, yeah, but you need the USCCB to do the work for the Cardinal. And the Cardinal told them to create this kind of stuff. They noticed this anti-Semitism going on in fucking America. So, Donnie Boy here is quite against the followings of the church. Like, here's one of his like personal fixations of shit. Just of one person that we know out there. And we'll see more about it. But
Actually, just even Haruki, she is fit, I guess. What?
Sorry.
I'm just reading through this.
Yeah, it's fine.
Like, I don't think of you, Shiro or Nines or any of the other girls. Sure you don't. Just a photo of Neven because oh my god, this fucking bit. The clip of him saying that like lives rent free in my head. It winds me up.
Oh, it's in here. That clip that you're talking about.
Oh god.
But this isn't exactly anti-Semitism. It's just pointing out that he just has a fetish against Jews. Like, he wants to beat the shit out of them in order to, have his
I do
pleasure.
remember him saying, "I will not respect your boundaries." I do remember that.
Oh, that's in here. Yeah. It's in here.
Yeah.
But yeah, he has a fixation of wanting to. I know we can't use the R word on the fucking YouTube, but we all know what he's going for there for the Jews.
Yep.
Like, he just wants to really beat them up. But as we see, of course, there is separation between, the Jewish and their government. But being Catholic, we're supposed to support them for their problems. Yeah, here's an example of one of the times that he's going against the Jewish. Like, dude, come on now. Called him a devil too? A Jew? A devil? Is this right to say, being a Roman Catholic? Especially a deacon in quotation?
Yeah. Like say, now that it's all come out, he's just gone and said, "Yeah, I don't have a denomination."
Yeah.
So,
but you can't do that if you're a Catholic deacon. So
this was all while that was happening, or
this was back in March. He was posting this shit.
okay.
Yeah, it was pretty hilarious to watch go down.
Ayatollah was so right. What
Yeah, he was saying that he's right. Yeah, Ayatollah.
Anyone who denies the infallibility of Jesus Christ, can't read.
I can't read more. Yeah, most of the shit.
Infallibility of Jesus Christ and Lady Mary in Islam is not considered to be a Muslim. What?
Yeah. I know, it's both retards fighting each other. I get it.
Yeah.
But
idiot warfare.
But at the same time, this guy is siding with Muslims when you're supposed to side with the Jewish if you're a Catholic
how much
deacon.
we respect Christianity. You literally funded every terrorist organization in the Middle East.
I know, we have, yeah. That doesn't help us. This one... Oh, yeah, here you go. So, yeah, I do have a poor old water guy's post here, but he will call someone else a Jew if he gets called out being a Jew. Which isn't exactly anti-Semitism, but it's a good standpoint of like, yeah, I'm going to call you out, so now I'm going to call you a Jew. Like, okay. That's his basic argument. He doesn't really have any stable arguments if you ever try to fight him in any rebuttal. I love this.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I love this.
Brace yourself, Don is about to make it about Jews. I mean, we all know the truth.
And of course, it's all about the Jews for a while, back in like March of this year, 2026. But it's not the first time Last year, he also talked about it. Starting about this shit.
Illegal immigrants broke the law. They shouldn't have the same rights as citizens. Mexico is deporting migrants. Europe struggles with Muslim integration, and ICE agents face violent attacks with weapons. Time to secure our borders and protect Americans. Well,
Yeah.
that's
This
a
is
reasonable
more.
stance.
This is reasonable one.
Hmm.
It is reasonable. However, your Deacon, you said, does a deacon say this shit?
Hmm.
Do they say this? I don't know.
No.
Probably not, because it also impacts the Jewish community. Oh yeah, here's the bashing Jews one. Let me see here. Yeah, we're done with all this.
Be like
Oh,
Pakistanis
it's
and
fine.
stuff. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know why Christians give Jews the benefit of the doubt. To be honest, I want over Islam. Look. I don't like Muslims as much as I don't like Jews. Okay, they're both bad. But I would rather have a Muslim friend than a Jewish friend, because Jews think Jesus is up in hell, burning for all eternity. Muslims see him as a prophet. That's at least something.
I know literally nothing about Judaism. Like,
Yeah.
nothing, absolutely nothing.
Yeah. Jews see Jesus as a false messiah, and he's burning in the depths of Gehenna forever for saying that.
What?
Okay.
Yeah, he literally the Jews see him as like a
Isn't that why they killed? Isn't that why they killed Jesus?
The concept of hell is immoral to begin with.
yeah. So yeah, that's where Muslims see Jesus as not the son of God, but a prophet of high stature. You're literally not allowed to talk shit on Jesus in Muslim. Where the Jews,
You're not allowed to talk shit on any like.
yeah, but the Jews they see Jesus as not a good man.
Yeah, but they deny the entirety of his divinity. So,
thank goodness.
Jews deny the divinity, and Muslims at least see him. No.
yeah, Muslims do. It is.
Well, Muslims don't see him
I
as
think it's called
God.
shirk.
Yes, but Muslims do see Jesus
Correct.
where they say that he worked through the hand of God, where he had the God's intentions and the blessed, where you get touched by God. Like when the people wrote the Bible, they said Jesus also has that, which means he had divine. His words coming out were speaking of God's will, which is still not the way I believe, obviously, but it's hell of a lot better than what the Jews think.
I got the Felford Awards made for all of you.
Still goes on.
When this
I
turns
do
out
like
to
looking at
What?
the view
I
counter.
got
in the
Felford
bottom right
Awards
corner.
with like specifically.
Oh yeah, you can see it. Yeah, 41,
sign
39.
for Quark
You can
and
see
Dawn.
the botting of
What fell for what?
kick and rumble around 40,
Religion.
and then Twitch it literally one.
Where's the Twitch one?
They'll see the light.
It's
They'll
like
see the light
purple
one day.
surrounded by blue,
One of these
unfortunately, but it's
days.
just next to the kick.
Religion is a scam.
Oh yeah.
Felford Awards.
Well, I know Catholicism.
there's only one.
I mean, taking money for confessions and stuff. Confessions was literally made to be a scam, and
Sorry
that's
for
why,
those that are
even as a
recording.
Catholic myself, I will never go to confession ever.
Oh, this is
I
gonna-
don't see it as good. You shouldn't tell
How you
anyone.
gonna acknowledge that part of your religion is a scam? And
Well, because I'm not a liar. I'm not a liar. It was a scam. You're not supposed to tell anyone your sins other than God himself. I can believe a lot of parts of Catholicism. I mean, you got to remember, I was excommunicated twice. But that's because I don't take bullshit from nobody. Like, I know what I believe. I know what the Bible says.
Don't take bullshit from nobody.
Yeah, confessions, you know.
This is not part of the anti-Semitism part.
And
but
yet you
this is
keep
part of the
keep
later
going
part.
back
This is
to
just
people
funny.
who fucking excommunicated you for daring to speak up. That sounds like a great relationship.
You
That's
know-
like going back to your ex-girlfriend
you
after
know-
she cheated on you and spit.
Perfect
Shut up. That will be discussed later, but just a note about the confession part, that sounds more Methodistical. I forgot how you call the other separate faiths mainly, but that's more of a Methodist ideal, is to say, yeah, you're gonna directly confess to God. Sure, that's more of that kind of church. The Catholic Church, you go to confession, you don't pay anything. We haven't ever since Luther basically pinned his 100 points on a goddamn door. Like, come on, dude. When was that? Like 1500s when Luther did that shit?
No idea.
I don't either. I don't really recall that history much anymore because I just don't care at this point because it's just dumb to believe that we still pay for confession. You pay a due to the church because you just do. If you're part of a club, you pay the dues to the club. It's how the world works, my dude. You don't have to pay the full dues usually to a church, though. It's more of a alms in a way of, donation of how much you want to donate to be a member of the church. But yeah, that's how that works.
Right.
But for this part, especially what we heard a little bit on the anti-Semitism comments video, which is also part of another video, he did mention about attending FUS. That's Franciscan University of Steubenville. So, Franciscan University of Steubenville, yeah, I do have my personal reasons and gripes on him about it. But in all reality, to say that you went there to become a deacon? No. And your health problems would not be the case. Most people would not be allowed, if you have a lot of health issues, to become a deacon. Unless you really talk yourself out, well, not out, but into the service of being a deacon. So I don't think that is plausible at all. So as we go through this part, let's see here. Yeah, so his LinkedIn is also public. So if you ever look up his name, you'll find it. But he will mention these years that he went to Franciscan University.
2019 to 2022.
Yeah,
Okay.
and let me look at the calculator when that is. That is age.
Well, 18?
Yeah, 18. So that's fair.
Yeah.
I had to make sure I had it right. Sorry, I'm like, wait. But yeah, he's 18 at this point. That's fair. This is understandable. But 3 years? And you said you have multiple degrees from here that said that you never went there? Ooh, I don't think so, man. But sure. Because, here's a Vickers email. You can read it if you want.
Okay. Thank you for your email and the information you provided. Paul Conforti is not a deacon of the... How do you say that? Diocese?
Diocese, yeah.
Diocese of Steubenville, and he is unknown to us. Also, I contacted Franciscan University of Steubenville. Mr. Conforti is not a Franciscan, and he is unknown to the university as well. God bless you.
Now, this person, though they didn't say it fully in their name here, but this is the vicar, which is the right-hand man of the bishop.
Father Greer.
Yeah. So,
okay.
So him saying this throws a lot of weight into that water. It's like the sodium brick stuff people like to do. This is like throwing sodium bricks into the water. It's essentially the same shit that just happened with Vicar speaking up. And I do appreciate telling us all that.
Yeah.
And on top of that, he did send this degree. We don't know if it's fake or not. We just put it as fake PNG, so ignore that part. But this,
I mean, that looks fairly easy to Photoshop.
Photoshop in a way, things like that. But it does have his name on it. I granted him that. I do grant him that. Yeah, sure. And you have a BS. That's all you have. If you did go there. If you did. But I'm a deacon. That's not what you get. So now you did say you have more than one degree. But even with that, you had 3 years. It takes about 5 or so to get more than one degree at a university. Because of how many hours you have to go through. I do know this personally, so it's
Yeah.
not a fun process. But he has claimed multiple times, more than 11, that he's a deacon of the Catholic Church.
11 deacon claims. All right, here we go.
Yeah, here we go. Here's the first one.
Personally, I am a deacon for the Catholic faith, yet my cousin-in-law is Eastern Orthodox based. He brought me to his church to meet his priest. That man taught me much and even gave me a religious ring. I have nothing but good things to say about the sector of Christianity. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know, man. This gets worse and worse the more we devolve.
This woman is a disgrace to my religion. Okay, well, yeah, actually. As a deacon, I want to formally apologize on behalf of my fellow religious scholars. Fellow religious scholars. Right.
Not be part of your scholar group. Please don't count me in.
Yeah. This is no bishop I will recognize. Hashtag Catholic. Hashtag Christian. Why the fuck is hashtag Trump there?
I don't even know.
Like, that...
Like, I don't even know why Trump was in that one. And that was 2025.
Oh, maybe it was the one who was, like, literally talking shit to Trump's face.
I think
while
it
she was up there. Yeah, maybe that was it. Easy with a Z. Don't be sick. You know, in my group, I actually would take care of sick people when called. Just part of being a deacon. Okay. That was in January. That was in January of this year, right?
Yeah, that was this year's.
Okay.
This
So I'm
was.
pretty sure we figured out he wasn't a deacon last year as well. Actually.
Yeah. This was around March or so. I don't have the exact date. I probably have to look back at the posting, but yeah.
Anna and Yara are my friends, so if Ava... What? So if Ava up there, who appears on my streams often, I truly hate Mizu, because he lies about me, calls me sex pest and chaser, both false statements. I also am a deacon.
What oxymorons is this fucking statement going on?
The thing is, I know he said multiple times that he doesn't hate anyone. He is incapable of hating anyone. He has no hate in his heart.
Yeah, I wish I put that in here. I don't think that's in the dossier, but yes, he does say he
has he
hates that
dozens of times.
Yeah, he hates the hate. Logic out
I
the
am a Rumble
window.
streamer. I don't understand why it's so hard for people to realize where my political leanings lay. Wait, my political leaning lays. Okay. I support transgender individuals, but, with two T's, my economic policies are far right-wing. I just have far-left identity politics.
More like an identity crisis. Why did you put two T's there?
I don't know. I'm confused just looking at this.
I support transgender individual, but...
Yeah, but with two T's.
Are you already giving us a hint that you like to fuck someone? We don't mind it, you know? Like, if that's how you want to lay your bed, sure. I'm not against that. The thing is, it's just funny that a deacon is saying this shit over and over again. Like, you can lay wherever. Jesus Christ. Yeah,
I am a deacon. Of course I am going to promote and teach religion. The deacon is on call. I mean, I am a deacon. Not sure do you believe she was gifting... What? Okay. It's me, XD. I am always constantly fire saying what I truly believe. I think others around my space can fathom a deacon. His dyslexia is fucking me up.
It is. That one is fathom a deacon.
Just retarded.
Just retarded. Dyslexia is a lie. I have dyslexia, I can tell you that one.
Dyslexia is a lie.
Yeah, his is a lie. I do have it, but it's a different way of how I read shit and everything. That's all. But this is
Took 2
N right
years
here.
of classes specifically for enhancement of my deaconship. Okay.
If you had 2 years, then you can't get your AA unless you went to some type of special schooling in high school. I'm not going to say it out loud because he probably will add that in his lie too. So, but
Well,
yes,
he already said last night. What was it? That he learned to write from
yeah,
Masons, was it?
the Masons, which I didn't put in here the full thing. I probably should have because there's a reason why we don't, as Catholics, support him.
This man has done so much in 24 years. He's such an inspiration.
He is. This is the same sick part.
Yeah.
Here's this one that's, I think we haven't really read yet.
Even as a so-called based right-wing Rumble streamer, I am not afraid to defend my left-wing friends. Plus, I am a deacon. I studied theology for a long time. Okay. I'm still on my break from streaming, but only the 1T that time. I was sent a bunch of DMs asking me my thoughts on this post. So to answer it here, yes. Yeah, I think it's completely based. I would watch it, to be honest. I believe the UK needs a reform of its entire government. Not reform, restore.
Yeah, it was
As deacon
restore.
and man of faith, I truly can't condone the behaviour of Keir Starmer. Okay.
As someone that does have dyslexia and shit for words with, thinking and saying them, 2 different things here. But yeah, that's not reform. That's restore.
Yeah. Fuck reform.
Jesus Christ, man.
Reform's too left-wing, man.
Yeah. Let's see here. What number was that one? 6. We're only on 6.
We're on...
Oh.
As a Catholic deacon, I can confirm we do not believe Protestants automatically go to hell. We consider Protestants brothers and sisters in Christ. As a deacon, I believe you still should only confess your sins directly to God. But if you were... Okay.
No, what do you on that one? Jesus.
Some men are genuinely bad. Fucking put a comma somewhere, man! Some men are genuinely bad. I run a support group as a deacon at my church. I hear terrible stories of men doing bad things to girls all the time. Now, I do believe we actually should help men with mental health because, well, every person in my group is female, trans, or gay. Right. And this support group was also completely made up too, right?
I cannot confirm or deny if it is yet.
Okay. Well, we'll keep that in the backlog for when.
Yeah, that's backlogger. Yeah.
As a deacon who runs depression support group, I would say friends help, but true peace is when you find yourself, then accept yourself deep down in that soul of yours.
Yeah,
I can't wait till we get to the BDSM stuff.
Yeah, I wonder what's in there. God damn, we're only on 8 now. It's just so much bullshit he throws around. Oh, here's a repeat of that one. But yeah, here you go.
If a pedophile gets doxed, he may be killed. Good. Now it may be my deacon. I believe even a pedo
PDF.
Deserves, PDF deserves due process and forgiveness. At least a chance. Otherwise, if the chance is squander, I will. Okay. If the chance is squander.
Logic out the window of words with Donnie Boy. Jesus Christ. You did support a pedo. Like a PDF, an actual confirmed one. And you say this shit. And it was all over the VT blacklist and the VTuber blacklist. And a few other blacklists. Yet you accepted them into your community. What a genius.
Personally, oh my god, every time he says it, I just get...
Yeah, this is the same one from earlier, but that's one of his older ones.
Ah, right, yeah. Okay, it is, yeah.
Yeah, it's just that when you had to look it up on Twitter, sometimes, you can't separate them all.
As a deacon of the Catholic faith who studied this, the man who wrote this is wrong with his own religion, and it's an embarrassment. You are not supposed to pray to Mary. She can be asked to guide your prayers to the Lord above. Pray with Mary would be a more accurate statement. I am not a Catholic. I don't know if that's the case. I'm gonna guess.
You prayed to Mary.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's called Hail Mary.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Like, have you never prayed that while you prayed your rosary beads? Because you're a deacon, you're supposed to pray your rosary beads multiple times a day. While reading the morning and afternoon, there's certain prayers you do and all that as well. Being a deacon, you go through your whole scripture thing and all that. There's a whole line of things I could fully say, but it's more so down to the basics. You do pray to Mary a lot, not just God and Jesus, because Mary is Holy Mary. You know, she's holy.
Yeah.
She's the one that you pray to, part of the rosary.
So
And
I was asked on stream, but told this story many times, but I can clarify, I became a deacon at 21. 4 years before the church typically allows, due to my health, I had gotten special permission. I was excommunicated and reinstated to the church. It had to do with my group.
why do you still have the group?
Yeah, surely they would have taken that away from you.
Yeah, they would have.
Also, like
no.
you said, if someone has like really bad health issues and is on the verge of death, they don't make you a deacon.
High chance, no. There has been exceptions, yes, but it was more the priesthood than a deacon themselves. So
right,
there was actually a few movies of that too, where it's people with like Lou Gehrig's disease and shit like that. So, which are true stories. But yes, there has been cases where we have given priesthood to those that are that sick. But at the same point, not as much today. So, you being part of that chance, and people are saying no to you about it, that's actually piss poor.
I'm sorry, Scotty. As a deacon, I deal with death often. All I can say is they walk with God now in a paradise beyond our imagination. Take it easy on your break.
So, as a deacon, yes, you would be dealing with death a lot, but you're not part of the sacrament for the sick. You could assist the priest in the process, sure, but you're not there fully to do the sacrament of the sick. That's including death, by the way, for those that don't know. So yeah, that's very questionable to say.
That's me. I'm a not knower.
Yeah. We have so many tabs open already.
Yeah, fucking hell.
Jesus Christ, man. I could have made this just all images. But no.
You could.
No. It's just going to be forever of pages.
God, there it goes. As a deacon myself, he just... it's just, I can hear his voice when he's like typing this shit out.
You can. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, he just sounds so full of himself. Doing very disrespectful, disgraceful. My faith as a Catholic, you're non-denominational. I may be extremely crass with sex jokes on stream. Well, you're extremely crass with sex in real life, apparently.
Yeah, apparently you really like sex. And that's going to be talked about later.
Apparently you like organs.
Yeah. Interesting to know about that organ relationship.
Yeah. I'm guessing we'll discuss that later.
Yeah, that's down
Like I
there.
said, I'm done with my food now, so we're good.
We're good. We're good. It's just oh yeah, here's the deacon list of the Diocese of Steubenville. No, I don't want you to know my location. But yeah, this is just Steubenville's deacons. There is another one, Cincinnati, but they haven't really published their list. But I cannot confirm or deny. As in, I might have actually got some vicar talk to me before about it, and stated they don't know Don either. So there is no Paul there. There is no Paulie in Cincinnati. What a shame. Oh yeah, here's the incorrect faithful part. I don't know what's in this one, but we'll I guess listen to it.
That actively pursues trans women for like sex. It was a term that kind of came around
The Volcel
back in the day.
is chasing trans
because
women
it was
for sex.
you could make like a profile.
That's right.
Say you were
That's
trans,
right, Museum.
and you would immediately have like 50 guys in
you're
your
completely
DMs
right. That's how it
begging
works.
to swap nudes with you.
Absolutely. I want to see all the trans
Chasers are
women
like a real
because I don't
thing,
have
and
sex
they're
with people.
fucking weird.
They are very weird.
Yeah.
They're like feeders.
I'm not even
Yeah,
gonna
I feel
lie.
like
No,
feeders have
I'm
slightly
not even gonna
They're
lie.
like feeders?
I'm pretty weird.
How is that?
Me and my ex did
How
some
is that
weird
like
shit,
feeders?
but we never had sex. And no, I don't want to have sex with anybody. That's just not my cup of tea until I'm married. So you're just a retard. Why would I even? It's unfathomable that he comes to this conclusion.
I realize why they say it's like feeders.
So I now know why this is in here. So this video, if you're a deacon, you cannot date anyone nor marry.
Yeah.
Once you're done, you're done. You have put on that chastity belt. You're locked for life.
Yeah.
That's the Catholic's way. So if you're already married, then became deacon, sure, that would actually be good. But if you do that beforehand, you can't do that. They'll excommunicate you. Well, not really excommunicate. They'll just remove your titles. They'll go, nah, you're not in good standing anymore. Because yeah, I shouldn't say excommunicate. That you had to do something really heinous in order to be excommunicated from the church. And you marrying someone or dating someone while being a deacon, that's more of just stripping your titles. It's not going to really excommunicate you. They're just going to look at you like you're an actual retard.
Well, it's another one of those things, right? It's like, if you have to do something genuinely awful to be excommunicated, why would you admit to being excommunicated twice?
You can be excommunicated twice, as in the phrase is excommunicated. Yeah, I do agree, though. Yeah, why would you actually admit to being that, too? It's not the best plan. But being excommunicated is a process of forgiveness. That's really what it comes down to. And you're going through your prayers and everything, proving to the church that you're now a good boy. That's really the best way to explain it.
Pray. This guy doesn't pray.
No. And we don't exactly say the word you've been twice excommunicated. We just say you've been through the process twice now.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
No, that's not as cool.
Yeah, it doesn't sound as cool being, I've been excommunicated twice. Yeah, I get cool boy noise. I get it. You're like the meme of, I'm trying to remember the actor's name with the skateboard. But howdy, kids. You're that dude right now.
Steve Buscemi. No.
Yeah, Steve Buscemi. Yeah, or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, with the skateboard going, howdy, kids. How you doing? That's how you're acting when you talk about it. I hate to tell you that, but I'm proud if you got out of it and happy. But I bet you didn't really go through the forgiveness process of excommunicated by the sounds of it at all. Let's see. Oh yeah, he also slandered a fellow Christian, calling them a groomer. I think it was either him or someone else in his group, though. Let's see here.
literally not
Like,
how it works.
I'm so
There's
tired
nothing.
of this.
There's nothing
It's not
sexual
about you,
about that.
honey.
There's
There are
nothing
plenty
sexual
of
about
real
this.
women like myself
there's no
out here that are
perversion.
tired of
Well,
your nonsense. You don't fit in.
pervert
You will never
isn't
fit in.
inherently sexual.
Well,
And God
okay,
forbid that we
weird.
let
You
you
will
take
never
our
fit
ground.
in. God will
I
never
would
fit
fight
in.
back tooth and
Literally,
nail.
like, could you possibly be less Christian here? Could you possibly be less Christian here? You will never fit in. You will never be a woman. You will never be happy.
I'm going to give Yumi the document lab after this to read so she can see what religious trans people are like and what we went through. Because Celeste is doing so much harm to people and she doesn't even know it. She doesn't even know.
No, she knows. She doesn't care. She's not religious. She's pretending to be religious.
Yeah, mind you, this is all being said by
This is all for money. This is all for money. She's getting paid fuck tons of money.
This is all
She
being
has a
said
manager.
by someone who went on Roblox to groom kids.
Okay, it was Ava, but they still platform that. They allowed that on their platform, saying that Bless is a groomer. Now, to be fair, Ava does have some good points when they argue here and there. That's really rare. But yeah, to call someone a groomer and to accept that into your sphere of your stream as a deacon. Ava has no stance of calling them a groomer either. And you could have called him out for that. I don't know. I don't know why you allowed that on your stream, but sure. Whatever floats your boat, buddy.
I think he's just scrambling for anyone and everyone who will agree with him.
Yes,
because he's just got next to nobody left.
Yeah, especially now. This was back in March. So back in March, he was talking about this, or February, with all the slandering. And again, he agreed with it when he could have corrected them, going, no, they're not a groomer. They're there to talk about their faith. Or you could say something else of that line. You don't have to. I'm just stating the facts of you could have corrected Ava on that one. Now, granted, Ava might scream at you for that. They've been known to do that if you try to correct them, but to each their own, I guess. There has been also claims of going on a trip with Quark to Steubenville. Well, Goose. Did you ever heard about this?
No.
Oh God, it's pretty funny.
All Dawn's
nothing else
stuff.
Forging a sword
Ready?
that could surpass.
What did you say, Corey?
We're just gonna.
And before I knew it,
I said I have a wonderful idea on how we can prove everybody wrong with your degrees and stuff.
I'm not the only one. So great was
Ready
your
for this?
against your
Okay, go ahead.
The inheritor of Storm.
Let's come get you, and we'll go over to the college.
Not so different. You don't suppose
It would be the easiest thing in the world. It's I could go see one of my old professors and like, yeah, here I am.
Has proven a match.
How's it going?
And yet you still
We can just prove all that. We'll just show up, and it's like, well, I brought somebody with me, and he was able to, confirm all the claims.
Yeah,
you've never broken. Well,
It'll be your first in-person interview.
I do want to thank. I actually have much respect for Cell and Meowsy.
So that was suggested to him. But, of course, like all those that are snakes would then say something of this line.
I also heard from people before that Celestium behind the scenes was really nice to them, but then I'm just like, what are you doing when I see everything they do publicly?
She literally
I could hear some of the stuff she does privately.
Hey, before I get up too far, I want to ask you, Don, are you still game for that idea or no?
What idea?
Me coming to get you, and then we going over to the college, being like, all right. I settled the score. I laid eyeballs on it. I talked to the people with Don. We're right there. We're good to go. Now y'all know shit.
Maybe eventually, but not for a while. I don't think. I'm quite busy.
So, as you
no,
heard, and I
Celestium and
do
I-
feel bad because of the audio of that stream.
Yeah, I could hear Korik laughing.
You can hear Cork laughing
Yeah.
at him for that comment because he's saying, no, never mind. He is snaking his way out of the issue. He
Also,
always finds a way out.
When it comes to those degrees, do you not take them home with you?
You do take them home, yeah. Sometimes the university doesn't exactly have the certificate there when you go. So, as in your graduation. So you had to pick it up later or before the whole thing. It's up to the college.
This is why I think that the picture he had is complete bullshit. Is because he literally could have just gone and grabbed it and shown it on stream, right?
You could, and you can buy them online too. There is a site to go to buy these fake diplomas that look legit. I do know someone that has claimed they have 4 degrees. And yeah, it looks so fake. You would know it. I always hate visiting that person too. But you can see it on their wall. They might be brilliant at certain things, but having degrees ain't one of them. So
yeah.
But along this process of things, he did declare himself a member of the Franciscan Order of Deaconship.
Okay. What's that?
So Franciscans are those that claim to be living in poverty. They don't really own anything. They don't own cars. Or any other type of properties, including houses and everything else. So to be Franciscan, either A, the actual Franciscan priory would have a car or some other objects for you to travel around if you need to, given by the Catholic Church. So at least you can continue doing your preaching of the faith, which is fair. However, if you really look down to the nitty gritty, do you think a Franciscan would own all that property he has? All that
No, definitely
gaming?
not.
Yeah, gaming stuff and everything, which is down here and will be shown shortly. But by canon law, the code of the canon law, I should say, to be more accurate, it does state there about all this too, about the distribution of goods and regulation of ownerships and administration of property, etc. There is so much in that canon of that. It's insane to read that code. But essentially, it does say what I just said. You just can't own anything. It's just no. And if you do that, own any property, most likely they're going to dismiss you under the law of canon through 696 to 700 or somewhere around there. Last time I read a book. But that's round there that they'll talk about those chapter or pages. It's up to however the person wants to talk about it. It's really chapters. So, but once you read it, it's like, oh, well, yeah, they're going to say, no, you're not allowed to do it. And as you see, if you ever look at his background, he owns all this.
Shit.
Yeah, he got loads of shit. So if you're going to lie about being Franciscan, oh, that one's actually broken link. That's fine. We'll work on that one later for this document.
You, opera.
Damn you. Sometimes the links do break at one time.
Yeah.
Or maybe I have too many tabs open.
You do have a fair few open.
We could close to the right. Let's see if it works. There we go. There we go. But yes, I'll probably pull it up shortly. But it's just funny to see the position of items that they own. So I'm going to see where that would go to. I'm going to copy this link and go to another browser source. Oh, God. I see. Okay. I just have it wrongly linked. Okay. Yeah, that's fair enough. We can see what it is. I bet you it's a video or something. That'll be pretty hilarious. See here, it's not there. Had both operas open for some reason. Wonder why. All right, now I can pull up this one browser. Thank you, Chrome. And then we go to Drive. He has a lot of folders. That's for sure in my documents. It's insanity. When I had to reorganize it.
Might have to cut this out.
Yeah, we will probably cut this part out. But it's just funny shit.
Yeah.
I wonder where it is. I actually do now.
Jesus Christ, I'm only on page 3.
I know. Of this version of it. What is this one called? Possessions. Ah.
That's a nice chair he's on, too.
I know. Oh yeah, the more zoom in of all this shit. There we go. So if I go here and scroll down, let's see here. There we go. So yeah, do you think that a Deacon would own all this?
No.
No, yeah, no. Probably not gonna cut it out because that's fucking hilarious. How many people are in there?
A deacon of the Franciscan Church. So the idea is they're supposed to be minimalist?
Yeah, it's minimalization. Yeah. So you just minimize what you own and live happy, which is true. That's how St. Francis lived. Lived as poor as possible, enjoyed his life. He's the saint of animals. I don't remember what else.
Right.
But mainly animals, things like that.
It's like
So
the religious version of Diogenes, basically.
yes.
Okay.
Now, as things came out, and I was sort of told this prior about what he also claimed to have been the cardinal deacon. I never knew he would go down to this level, and said that he's now part of the Holy See as the cardinal. But here we are today, now that he's claiming that out loud instead of hidden behind closed doors that he stated this before. So as you see here, it does explain the basics of a cardinal deacon. So you do have the cardinal deacon, the cardinal priests, and the cardinal bishops. And to be a cardinal deacon, you have to be appointed by the Pope.
The Pope himself.
Yeah.
Right.
So you think the Pope is going to choose out of the thousands of priests we have now for him to be a cardinal deacon?
No.
With the background he had?
Absolutely not.
No. And I do appreciate Shiro putting up the video of that 50 minutes. We're probably not going to really play it because it's so long. But I think we can get to the 2-minute 30 or so when he mentions it. Let's see here. Because there is some blackmail shit in here that we don't need to hear. Certain somebody being canned. You don't need to listen to the canning. We don't need this in our lives.
Remove. Kid, everyone at the church still calls me, have all the duties. I'm just not listed anywhere anymore.
Oh, you probably said.
He said I was a cardinalized deacon, which means I can never be a priest. It's something that isn't a deacon, and only a cardinal can reinstate. So, yes, my title has been removed. Kid,
Oh my God.
everyone
You
at the
can hear
church
it in
still
his voice,
has
too,
calls
that he
me,
just wants
have all the
people to
duties.
feel sorry for him.
I'm just not listed anywhere
My title has been removed.
anymore. So there you go. Congratulations. Hope that answers your question.
Yeah, it's
Just making me think on that one, yeah. You still you want to live on that lie? Seriously, this is a serious question. A ball. Does he really want to live on the lie that the Pope has given him this title? Not a cardinal, a Pope?
Yeah. I mean, at this point, I don't... Surely the smartest thing would be to just disappear.
You are
Just
not wrong.
disappear from the internet. And if you were really so desperate, come back as something else, never speak, never show your face. Just, I don't know.
Just enjoy being online as someone else, but don't lie. It's just not
play
hard.
games.
It's not hard to say the truth. Why is it so hard for you to say the truth?
No, he has to lie for his
Yeah, you
support group.
have to
You don't
lie.
understand. You don't understand.
You just don't. But yes, he does declare in stripped of deaconship because he supported some teenage to go through the trans process. But he doesn't fully state why or how far he helped with the process. Most churches will just go, slap your hand. Just because, one, we need deacons right now in the Catholic Church, as well as other churches types, the Methodists and all that. They all need deacons. They all need some type of person out there to help support the church, other than just a priest, to run business operations, etc. So do you think they're going to really slap you for helping out a trans kid? If there is even such a...
Yeah, no.
You think they're going to slap you for getting a minor to transition? High chance no, unless you were part of the problem of either A, they somehow found a bridge to fish on, or something else. Maybe then, if you have suggested them to do said thing. But high chance you probably didn't. Knowing you probably did help that said person, which is fair. That's fine of you helping people. But the church will only, yet again, just slap your hand. The Catholic Church is also known to move other type of priests. So, again, you think they're going to fire you for helping a transgender person. And there will be probably some talks down here about that kind of stuff. But come on now, dude. I don't know. It's one of those, like, gray zones. So,
right.
The church won't really touch it unless it really need to be touched. Now, if it's something about, let's say, abortion, then yeah, they probably will smite you off the face of the earth.
Yeah.
Now, he has made statements of being removed. Oh yeah, here and everything and all that. However, there was statements on excommunication and confessionals. We already heard about the manner of the sacrament of confession, which is down here. So we don't really have to re-listen to that one. However, there's this one too about an interesting situation.
All right.
Catholicism, I mean, taking money for confessions and stuff. Confessions was literally
Somewhere in
made
here.
to be a scam. And that's why, even as a Catholic myself, I will never go to confession. Ever. I don't see it as good. You shouldn't tell anyone.
How you gonna acknowledge that part of your religion is a scam? And
Well, because I'm not a liar. I'm not a liar. It was a
Sorry, I still
scam.
like that.
You're not supposed to tell anyone your
Every
sins
time
other
you
than
hear
God
that.
himself. I can believe a lot of parts of Catholicism. I mean, you got to remember, I was excommunicated twice. But that's because I don't take bullshit from nobody. Like, I know what I believe. I know what the Bible says. Yeah, confessions, that's...
At least I shortened the video.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just about the church's authority. So, the authority is that, yeah, of course, there's structure in a church. We do have the sacraments. Yet, you decided to state out loud that you don't believe in the sacrament of confession.
I mean, I don't know a lot about Catholicism, but from all the media I've seen, confession with a priest is one of the main things that you see.
It is. Now, I don't know if it's fully in here. Maybe it's down further about confession. This guy even allegedly had a viewer of his confess to the sacrament of confession. A deacon can't do that.
Right.
A priest can, but not a deacon.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Paul? When did you become a priest? Doing the sacrament of sick and the confession? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I like how multiple times this video has been brought up too. Since the whole shit happened. Now, there is the elect classification, and those get sent around the church when there's certain somebody's, example Paul, doing things that the church shouldn't be doing, as in the person. So those do get sent out. I bet you the vicar said something of these lines to the local bishops to see what's going on. Because there's this part where it's about the sacrament acts. And again, that's where the alleged was the confessions. And granting the abolition of, or anointing of the sick. Again, that's the sacrament of the sick.
Granting absolution or anointing of the
Yeah.
sick. Okay.
So that is part of the canon 1379 that he went against doing. Where it says here too, 1003 sentence line 1 or some crap. Again, I hardly read the canon. It's such a thick ass book. Who really goes through that thing? Other than myself, I don't know. I don't want to anymore with this shit.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
It's like the Wesker meme. I don't want to read this anymore. Just toss some fucking laptop on the table.
7 minutes is all I can spare to read canon.
Yeah, 7 minutes is all I can spare. There's the improper ownership of goods. Of course, it's canon 600, 680, 668. And that does explain more about if an individual has a Franciscan vow. So there it is. This is claimed by Paul that he's been doing that. However, he hasn't. Consistent with that part. Of course, exercise of the ministries. Such fucking long words. Thank you, Catholic Church, for having fucking long words for no reason. But he does say that he's an adoring.
Illegitimate exercise of ecclesiastical ministry.
Yeah. Such a fucking tongue tire that I can't even say myself. I know the words.
Oneself
Can't
as
say it.
ordained clergy or exercising ministerial functions without proper authorization constitutes a violation of canon law.
Yeah, and he first said that he's Franciscan. Now he says he's part of the god dang Holy See.
Yeah.
It's just no, dude. No. There's the authority. If you look at book 4 of the Code of Canon Law, yes, there's multiple books.
I'll be frank, I question whether this guy is actually religious in any way.
There's this too. Misrepresentation of the affiliation.
Misrepresentation of religious affiliation, falsely claiming membership of a clerical status within a Catholic religious institute. Example, a Franciscan order may constitute deception and a canonical offense.
Again, that's your excommunication process right there.
Yeah.
So this, if he was excommunicated, it was for lying. He had a deacon and everything else. By chance, that's probably what happened. Probably a wannabe altar boy on the altar going, "Oh, this is awesome. I want to be a priest." And decided to lie about being a deacon in the process. Just so funny, these 4 points.
Whether Paul Conforti is validly ordained as a Catholic deacon, whether he is incardinated in the Diocese of Steubenville or in another Catholic jurisdiction, whether he is a member of any recognized Franciscan religious institute within the Catholic Church, whether the statements and conduct described constitute a possible canonical delict under the provisions of the Code of Canon Law. Okay.
By reading this, it's like, holy fucking balls. That is the things they are looking at. And now, of course, the cardinal deaconship. That would probably be under number 3. So then number 4 becomes 5 due to the fact now that he's claiming being part of the cardinals. I don't know why you wanted to be that. You had to be a senior person in the priesthood to do that. So,
So with that massive apology he did the other day, did he say anywhere in it that he lied and is not a deacon?
No, he still has not apologized for the lies.
Okay, well.
There's also crimes that were done.
What alleged crimes were done? Okay, here we go. Falsification and fraud, resume fraud, school registration fraud. Nice.
Yeah, it could be fines.
Penalties can range from fines to jail time, depending on the severity and intent of the deception. Well, considering we know a fair amount of the things he has, well, we'll get to it. I'd say the intent is fairly clear.
Yeah, the intent is clear. It's highly clear. It's up to Ohio to put him through the ringer of what is going on with this. So if he has fraudulently done this, then yes, he will be in serious trouble. We're not saying he has, as in saying the claims fully, going, oh yes, he is this. We can't really do that. That's the courts to decide.
Let's just hope.
Yeah, let's just hope the courts of Ohio will decide this if he ever gets caught doing something. That's all we can hope
Hail
on.
Mary, make this true.
Hail Mary, Mother of God. Oh, Jesus. So yeah, we can't say that yes, but the courts can decide the fate. Let the courts decide.
Has revenge porn and doxing other content creators. Now we'll get into the really juicy stuff.
Yeah, some juicy stuff here. Now, personally, I don't give a flying fuck fully on the doxing portion. Not many people do per se, but there is a quiet manner of dox, as in, okay, if you don't want it out, it's gonna happen. One day someone's gonna send out your shit. No lie, it's gonna happen. I've been in this sphere for a long ass time. People are gonna just toss shit out. I seen one of my pictures out there before as my past user name, and it's like, okay, they did say I was across the whole nation though, so there's that. But it just happened. I do agree that sometimes doxing can be the shittiest thing to happen to someone, but if you're a shitty person, I hate to tell you, you deserve to be doxed. It's straight up, you're gonna get doxed just because you're a shit person. So Don's one of those. It's a Paul here. So he deserves it no matter what happens, especially because who the hell holds revenge porn?
Only the best of cardinal deacons.
Yeah, the best of cardinal. So yes, there has been allegations of that. So it's like, okay, why would you do that? There's even a video of you stating that you have said material.
The interview as well asked me several questions. What's the point of an interview if you don't ask her the hard questions? Okay. She said purchasing docs information. I never purchased anything. In fact, I didn't even have the revenge porn until Distress gave me the links for it, which I never even opened. And I provided that as well. And I say parts of it. Yeah, there was a YouTuber that had it because he was going to make a slanderous video, okay, about Miko, which I got canceled. I brought it down because I blackmailed him in a way. Point being, I got the video taken down and Miko's information sent to me, and he no longer had it when it was made in bad faith. Okay? I will not be naming this YouTuber, but yeah. That's how I had part of it. I should have blackmailed. It was to protect Miko's reputation. Okay? It was to protect Miko, who was my friend, and this video would have been really bad. But yeah, so at any point she could have said, no, I'm tired or I'm going to bed. I'm the hero. Well, thanks, Loki. She could have said
Loki's
that.
so funny.
The Starcats professor personally drained from the situation. I was too, and she knows my health was poor. And anyone at the time could have testified the Starcat didn't have to keep coming. She went back and deleted all of her posts in the real company server, which would have shown that Starcat did leave and come back multiple times.
Just, I don't know. Just hearing that, why would you mainly confirm that? One, you have blackmail material, but two, it's revenge porn.
All confirming allegations of these actions. So what's next?
Let's see here. I think that's more of it.
Gotcha. And in fact, again, if you go to Distress or Starcat, they have DMs. They have DMs of me saying this very same thing all the way back then and providing information that person gave me to them. In fact, Distress himself said, I found more about stuff in such little time than he did over months. It's written. You dogs. Just name him. I'm not going to name him. I'm not naming him. I don't have to give information when the guy got off the internet completely.
It's time. Well, at the end, it's time. Just
Perfect cut. Neva's fucking hilarious.
Wait, it was a Neve? Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was Neve. Of course, it was Neve.
Of course. Yes, we're not going to play this audio just out of not exact respect. It's just YouTube will not like us for that noise.
Wait, why?
It's the canning episode.
I don't know what that means.
Supposedly, someone saved the noise of Naira with a monster can going somewhere. I'll send you that clip later if you ever want to hear it, but it's just...
I don't think I want to hear it.
No, you don't. That's what I'm saying, if you want to, but no. That's legit blackmail sitting there.
How do you fit a monster can?
I don't know how he did it, but he did it. All right.
Okay.
That's what I can say.
All right.
I don't know how Naira managed. Kudos to you, Naira. Ready to can up your ass. Especially that size.
Practice, probably.
Like, I probably practice. I could just say, you should have rather used, for example, on my desk, a Topo Chico can. They're smaller. They'll feel better than a monster can go up your ass. Don't do that to yourself.
I don't like where this is going.
Anyway.
Yes.
But yes, there is crimes if you do have certain sexual images, content, anything. You are part of the crime itself. From what Ohio states. Now, again, it is up to interpretation of the law with the courts. It's up to them to decide your fate at the end. However, this is just what's up there on the interwebs and books and everywhere else that you can look around for the court laws. Well, the laws of Ohio. I should say not courts. But yeah, the laws of Ohio, you can look them up anywhere. Everyone can find it. But since this first offense is probably not that big, because you just own the actual porn itself. But if you don't, that's good. You never touched it. You just known of it. However, you confirm that you have seen it, you have touched it, you have used it against others for blackmail, the extortion as it's called. So, I don't know. Especially since it's sexual extortion. Dude, you're fucking a creep. At least you can survive Ohio about doxing, but this stuff, no. Because yeah, some states do have doxing. California is one of those examples you have to be on the fence on when you do doxing. Again, it's up to the person to do it. That's all I can say on that one. But you just have to watch what state that all that stuff's from. So now we do kind of calm it down a bit to smaller things like this to go in between. We don't have to go chunk of big things to small and all that.
Okay.
It'll be too much at once on all of it. But yes, he has allegedly made multiple accounts. Supposedly he makes a pattern of these. He would use them to join his discords and shit in order to say, hey, this person's attacking me. Look at them. Look at what they're doing.
And he's made 3 accounts based around you.
It's just me. Fucking psycho. I thought I was a crazy one. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, Yoki is onto you?
This is...
Like... Dude.
Miyu and Lily invited M into TIS server because of their Troon actions. Anti-Troon games. What?
Dude, you gotta be fucking shitting me, man. I hate using like too many times, but Jesus Christ. I'm a fanboy. Even this.
Yoki is watching you. Yoki is watching you.
Look. Is this how you're trying to get me to go to you? I guess this ain't it. I already have another stalker that does this shit. And you're going on top of that list of being a stalker at this point because of this shit. I'm not happy that Paul's one of my stalkers. Now, I have talked to some others, members of their community, and they do this too, to them, so.
That's what you get for exposing people.
I know. What I get. I get the stalkers.
Like I said last night, thank you for your sacrifice.
Just, and it will be some psychological like this too.
Surveillance star phrasing meant to unsettle. Repetition across multiple accounts to amplify pressure, increasing intensity over time. Yeah.
And again, I did talk to a member of their community. I won't say their name, but I do appreciate their sincerity of discussions on this subject. And yes, while they were with Polly, they got all this happening too. I just don't want to put them in here, and because out of respect, they don't want to. I said that's fair. Yeah. But it is someone close to a circle. So they have stated multiple times this kind of shit happened to them.
Okay.
Now, there's this makeshift thing. Now, I don't fully know how alleged this is, but there has been alleged notice of this through Ree. If anyone knows, Ree's a stalker of another person, another VTuber. So, but they have made this comment. So, there is that.
I have no context for what's happening there.
Basically, Ree is saying that Don has created makeshift to take down Celeste. Yeah, Celestial.
Celestium constantly. Oh.
Nope, sorry. I'll let you read it.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Celestium constantly asked you to leave her alone, and how long were you harassing her for? You were not the victim here. You got her banned off Twitch, and most likely the reason Makeshift dropped her. You are getting off lightly considering everything you have done. Actually, I didn't contact Makeshift. Fucking Don did. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I went back because it's like it's not like the biggest thing. It's just a questionable thing. However, Don did confirm saying he doesn't know anything on makeshift. So
right, well, you can't really take anything he says seriously.
Same with Ray. You can't with either one.
I don't know who that is.
The stalker of Celestial.
Like
He
I'm
made
so
those,
glad
big-
I don't know. I'm so glad I don't know who 99% of these people are.
Yeah, I'd rather not either. There's some fraud ones. Oh yeah.
Do you want me to read this out, or?
I think that's fine to read out. I had to quickly read it just for YouTube's sake.
Okay. I did not send that message you responded to. Someone is trying to harass me for no reason. I am a CSA victim and would never say that. And I don't think anyone who would say that would link their front-facing Twitter activist profile to do so. Sorry you had to see such a message. Okay.
Yeah, and this is more of someone saying that, but we can't go that on YouTube.
Oh yeah, I saw the words there. Yeah, it was probably for the best that does not appear.
Yeah, we might have to cut that part out.
Yep,
but
maybe.
But I'll put blinders there. But the thing is that that's one person that notified about it. So just wanted to pop in for a second. We know who that is. One of our other petards.
Yeah.
He's like, should I be here? No.
No.
Probably
Get your
not.
ass.
I'm gonna send a funny message to him. Because I know exactly where he is. Let's see here. But yeah, so there is this avoidance of accountability as well. Which is just beyond the doubt we know that it's all mainly a lie. This accountability of issues. Let's see here. But yeah, they do show the same narrative and everything. But the other one was a repeat of what Don has shown before in the past. The same kind of actions.
Yeah.
So as we see, this is just notes of why someone would do this. So the impersonation and identifying targeting. We know that's to mimic and cause efforts in order to, one, fusion, and two, just association with target. So we know what he's up to there. But there is also impacts, so that's what we had to look into as well when that happens. Again, we don't know the whole thing with makeshift, but that's here, there possibly was escalations due to multiple accounts. So keep that in mind. Don Paul is known to do this, someone that thinks they act innocent and dumb, but they're not. So.
Well, no, he's pretty dumb.
Yeah, he is pretty dumb, but I know he knows how to make multiple accounts. We all know this. But yeah, that's just about that on the alleged multiple accounts and everything using them to do that. Now, we do know that Paul doesn't like to misgender people.
Well,
but if you piss him off,
who he's talking to at the time.
Yeah, if you piss him off, I don't have the Whoith ones, but he has misgendered example Whoith and everyone else. It doesn't matter what field you're in. It's just a point of, once you piss off Paul, he will do this. It's just how he is. A good example is like for my case of it.
So, you are not even transgender, you're they, them, intersex. What is happening here? So, it's interesting to me that someone like the Don, who hangs out with people like Nyara, will have a go at someone who actually has the biological characteristics of both.
Yeah, like, you would think he would respect some type of gender line. But no, of course he won't. Especially
No,
back in February.
The literal exception of the rule, which is you.
Yeah, I am the exception. But yet, nah.
Yeah. Before hanging out with Nyara and all those people would happily, quote unquote, misgender. I mean, I don't give a fuck about that at all, obviously.
Yeah, I don't really care either. End of the day,
it's just
the
two-facedness.
That's essentially the point we're trying to get at. Yeah, it's the two-faced. Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna respect your boundaries. Quotation of your gender. Yep. You know he doesn't respect
20
boundaries.
seconds later. Yeah.
Yeah, 20 seconds later. No. Like here.
Okay, yeah, here we are.
Calls me a he.
So this Yoki VR guy, you do realize the Catholic Church disowned you, right? The state to us and unknown never attended the university. And the
Catholic Church isn't God.
Yeah, they disowned me. I was excommunicated literally twice.
Did he say he?
And yes,
Jesus was excommunicated.
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually the Jesus video. Oh, that's the other one.
The Jesus video.
Yeah, where he says Jesus was excommunicated. Yeah. At least we found it. Yeah, Paul agreed to that one. So, what a weirdo. What a weirdo. Yeah, he does say that guy. Which is, again, back to the point. You would think a guy that wants to support one side of the spectrum would be nice enough about genders, but I don't think so. Two-sided. Let's see here. Yeah, there's just so much to type up. We just let you all read. You can pause whenever you want on this video. We don't give two shits. Because it's just so much.
Yeah, I mean, we've been going for, well, Christ.
Almost 2 hours. And we only got to this far. This tells you how bad on really is. The fucking Paul.
Oh, I just saw a closeted furry, man. Oh.
Yeah, closeted furry while we're at it. And closeted furry, everyone. Somehow, this one's pretty funny too, where pansexuals don't exist because transgenders exist. Like, huh?
Where am I?
I'm also a pan. I love pans. I love fucking kitchenware.
Yeah.
Who had said pansexual people exist solely because transsexual people exist? Is that true?
I like how he's like, is that true?
Is that true?
Is that true? We know you believe that because who had said it? We don't know this.
Yeah, you want to get all up in that Tupperware fanny of whoeths.
Yeah. Like, who it? And do you believe it in that context? That why? Like, we all know what pansexual is, so I don't have to read all this crap about it. But come on, it's not that hard.
I get confused sometimes. Is it the anything one that's just basically bi with extra steps?
It close to that. It's like, hey, I don't care if you're a male or female. We're just gonna go on a date. We're just gonna enjoy our lives together. There we go. Have a good day.
So bi.
Yeah, it's pretty much bi, with a little bit other stuff to it. I don't know why they had to be more specified with pan. It's just an attraction of the person's like personality.
I think it's it just seems like boring people with no personality need these words to make themselves more interesting than they actually are.
Yeah, I can say that for sure. I do get the idea of pansexual, sure. Asexual, I guess. Asexual is more like, I just don't give two shits. I'm just here to suffer. It's the emo boys / goth boys from the 80s, 90s, early 2000s coming back and going, yeah, we don't give a shit. I'm like, okay. Now we've grown out of this space, you know, now. And then, of course, we know transgender is about identities. That's all. It's not supposed to be fucking sex-based. So why did you compare something about identity with sex?
Well, yeah, I don't know.
I don't know either. It's one of those I'm like,
if I
I'm a
gave my
scientist.
opinions, if I gave my opinions, you would have to cut it out of YouTube.
Yeah, we would have to cut it out. And people know me being a scientist. Or, yeah, some people do have dysphoria. That's accurate. But not everyone's transgender, okay? All right? That's all I'm going to say. Not everyone is. Even if they claim they are, they're not. I'm sorry. Sorry to burst your guys' bubbles.
No, it's TikTok being a mental illness factory.
Yeah, it's TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Facebook's Shorts, whatever the fuck they want to call them. A lot of that has been part of the problem, and we have scientific proof of that. So,
yeah.
But it's just a little thing there.
Thanks, China.
Thank you, China, for your shit.
Hmm.
There is slander versus reality. So he does misunderstand and misuse it all the time. It's nice with Paul with doing that. I don't know why. Like, here's an example of him not understanding it.
I am glad you stalk my face space book. Yeah, my voting record was doxed. I never voted. I said that he's fucking speak properly.
You won't.
It drives me insane. So, Yoki, I am glad you stalk my Facebook. Yeah, my voting record was doxed. I never voted. I said on Facebook to upset my 2 homosexual friends I was beefing with at the time. If you must check my Kiwi, it literally says I am not a registered voter. I am tired of you, not gonna lie, slandering me. Okay. Slandering means making false statements, yet you have provided zero proof to argue otherwise. How about this for slander? You, myself, and at least a minimum of 6 or 7 people have participated in multiple VCs in Red Miku's old Discord, where you were wholly anti-gay and anti-trans, talked about the small group that included prostitutes, druggies, then addicts, and identified yourself with National Socialist beliefs. Were you just there for the lols, or is that your actual belief?
I think he was just there for the lols.
Yeah. I think he was just there because that's where people were, and that's all he just wants to be where the people are.
He does.
He just wants attention.
I can tell you for a fact, I am that quite right wing. There's flags and stuff in my room, some folded, some not, some certain helmets, some certain regalia. Sure, it is what it is. I'm not fully that anymore, but hey, I was registered as a voter, so. But you'll never see that. So, like one of us, no, stop it. So, quite retarded. Like, I get it. I get why someone wants to be someone of that stance, but the most likely reason is to be that cool kid on the side of the block. No, look at me, I'm cool. It's just beyond that. Oh yeah, we already heard about this one, the groomer thing without evidence. With
calling someone a groomer without evidence. Oh, that's an inside joke.
Yeah, I know. And that was with Celestum when his group did call her the groomer allegation right there and never corrected them. So they just kept on talking. Yeah. I know I cut it wrong, but it's whatever. But yes, that's the case with that one. Now this one's very funny. It is not complicated, as I said. It is not.
Furry. Okay. I'm excited to go through this now.
So we understand furries, as in, yeah, you can be one, sure.
Freaks.
A lot of them are. I do agree on that too. Now, when you choose a persona, that's who you are. Of course, me, I'm a dragon, of course. You know, this sort of mixed with V2. Whatever. Who gives a flying fuck? At least I'm not closeting myself. Like someone. For some odd reason, people in this spectrum of this sphere always decide, hey, I want to be a black character. Yet, what skin color are you? Caucasian. White as fuck. So you decide to be a black fucking bull. If you are of the other sphere, you would complain saying you're blackfacing. Why have you not changed your character if you're left leaned so hard that, you know, like for fuck's sakes. Now let's see here. I'm gonna pull up all the example because I know I can get to it.
Okay.
There we go. So all these screenshots, you can pull up on Twitter at any point, unless he decides to finally delete the tweets. Is out there.
Okay, so he literally uses the word persona as well. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, like he does say it there, and it's fine. It's fine to say that you're a furry. We're whatever about that. You know, none of us are really going to kill you for that. Allegedly kill, but because there might be someone that will. However, to closet yourself so fucking hard, it's just funny as fuck. Because yeah, you called yourself a bull.
Guess I'm just searching for the right cow to keep me in line. Think you're up for the challenge?
Like, you already are stating as well that you want to date a furry. Okay, like, don't closet yourself about it.
I tire of this world. These people.
These people.
Hey, competition.
The Com is in here. Com is in here. One of the V-tards are in here.
My best friend.
Oh, look, are you retarded?
Well,
yes. Yes, V-tards, we are retarded.
Well, I am not a furry. So that means I can win. What? I am not even a furry. Are you retarded? So it really... Okay, so those posts are a year apart. Interesting.
You mean a day apart? Yeah.
No, I mean those two, and then the other one with the actual...
Yeah. I accidentally closed it already, but yes.
You closed it? Okay.
Yeah. I can pull it back up. That's example one.
Yeah.
There's example one.
Where he's asking someone, okay, a cow to keep him in line. Man. I am not a furry, nor a PDF. Such baseless accusations. I think you really had to shove that hand far inside your butt to pull those out. What is so wrong with saying that Niara has been a nice person to me? Honestly, honesty is virtue, you know that, right? Okay.
I'm not going to get into the virtues talk because that's just gold post moving all the time.
Yeah.
But we know that you like things up your ass, dude. So you probably want to keep that to yourself, buddy. Telling others that they did? Nah, we know you did it.
I have been getting a lot of DMs from over this post. I believe my stance was clear, but I can... Clearly? I guess he meant clarify.
Yeah, clarify.
If you are If you are hashtag gay, you can be my friend. If you are hashtag trans / hashtag transgender, you can be my friend. If you're part of the... Stop using hashtags. Community, you can be my friend. If you are a furry, you can be my friend. We all humans, we have differences, but true kindness will always win through. Not really. Yes, I am a Rumble streamer. Just because my political views may be different doesn't mean I won't accept you for who or whom we're meant to be. So his fucking dyslexia is throwing me off every time.
He has it, yeah. I just think he wasn't educated well in typing.
Yeah. I won't accept you for who or whom we're meant to be. I will respectfully and care for you all the same. I will never understand hating someone over what they desire to be because, well, how are they affecting you? I am friends with both sides of political... That's such a stupid argument. If you're religious and the bedrock of your morality is the Bible, how can you say that? It doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't. He will keep doing this nonsensical talk. It just went to my head wall.
I am friends with both sides of... Okay, yeah. Fuck it. I don't want to read anymore anyway. No, I don't want to read...
Yeah, don't read that more.
Retardation.
Yeah, we don't need to read it more. We're at this point that's like, no. That one, no. Close other tabs to the right. Clean that up. But yeah, end of the day, he's just tired being a furry. We get it. It's okay. It's alright. Just come out of the closet. The worst you're gonna get is more people screaming at you. Like, we already have people screaming at you from the other day. And this is the 12th day. Your shit show happened on the 11th. / early morning on the 12th. So. Now, there has been brigading behaviors and platform effects, mass reportings, the forgot passwords. Albie has sent us this. I know, the video. So this was a supposed hate speech video. Like, okay. I don't know how, but they do that. So you do have to keep in mind, if you do post anything on Paul, he will get someone to mass report you, including himself, since he does have multiple accounts.
That was probably Niara, because Niara does that.
Yeah, in the past it probably was. There is a forgot password spam. This is one of the ones that someone sent, which is myself, actually.
Try to view your passwords.
Yeah.
You get hacked by someone in Don's community. Okay.
Yeah, this happened around that time, so a thing to look into. I hate that I accidentally did this, Rob. Who gives a shit? But yeah, they did try. Actually, this happened when I was out at PAX. Out of all things. I was out at PAX, and then I go, huh. Someone's trying to steal my account. That's wonderful. What a fucking asshole. It did get me a little bit panicked because I'm like, I'm in the middle of PAX. I'm trying to enjoy myself at a con. Shut the fuck up, guys. Oh, wait. They do this flagging thing too. I have noticed I've read on certain browsers. Not all of them will pop me as red yet. But they do mark people with this extension here. Let's see here. So yeah, this is what they would use.
Okay.
So they'll either mark you as anti-trans or trans-friendly. Few members have been noted as red, ironically. I'm trying to remember the whole list. Like, Matt is one of them I remember seeing red, like pure red on any browser. So he's one of them. I don't think you're marked as it yet, Lion, but you might be one day by them.
I mean, I just don't care, man.
I know. It's just funny as fuck when you see yourself as red, though. Like, I get it. I do appreciate that someone's out there trying to tell people, hey, this is friendly person, this is not. Sure, I agree with that, but you're using this as a brigading tool to attack others. Is that really the method of the tool? Like the goal of it? I don't think so. I think it was built to be, hey, go to this person because they're friendly. Don't go to this person because they're not. Yet they're using it for other goals. And
Or go to this person because they're not friendly.
Yeah. You could do that. Let's see if this has a red mark on it. Yeah, you'll see something like that.
Right.
So it'll be red. We don't need the second one because I don't think that really matters. Because it just shows that I've shown that I'm red on my own end. But let's see if it has anything. Yeah, no, it doesn't show any private details. But yeah, it's red on my end too. When someone told me, hey, you're red. I'm like, cool. I'm now red. I'm part of the red party. Red versus green. Oh no. But yes, he would use the LGBT to do that. To hate brigade. So just keep in mind of that as you continue through. If you ever have to deal with Paul, it's totally retarded. Identity belong in denial. This is just us just simplifying how he says that he's one thing. So it's his politics. He likes to hide it. We all know he supports Trump.
Yep.
We all do. There's so many screenshots of him just saying, hey, I'm here for this.
And the thing is, there's nothing wrong with supporting Trump. It's just, why flip-flop so frequently?
Why? Remove those. We already saw this one. And that's to show that, I don't care who you support about ICE and FIT. ICE been around before 9/11 too. We had our own version of ICE during 9/11. So
I wish we had our own version of ICE over here.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't
We just let 'em stay in
recall
hotels.
much on the UK's realm of doing this kind of crap. I don't recall it happened in World War II with the Germans and everything. But with America, we had our own ICE in World War II, and that was, the Japanese internment camp. So
yeah.
So yeah, we had our own group since then. Like he even had this fucking Epstein shit.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Like, and he says that Trump is innocent through this crap on Facebook. Even more with the AI generated Trump kind of shit and all that. This ain't probably one of the full AIs, but who cares? Like, I don't care if you use AI or not. That's up to your world.
No.
But yeah.
But I always think it's funny. It always upsets the right people.
It does. Then there's this.
Full red wave, baby. Time to kick some sense into this country.
Him supporting Trump.
Yeah. So he's been an active Trump supporter for years. And then the moment he becomes friends with Nyara and Huith, what changes?
Yeah, it all changed. Yeah. You see it again here that he's like, I voted early for Trump. Like, okay. Interesting. I remember liking this one. This is pretty funny. Because that's that again, Me say that I was stalking him. But that is again him saying, no, no, no. And it's like, now you do. We all know you. Okay, is this him straight up saying it?
Wanted to win. Yeah, but like this is like their fundamental fucking thing.
That's the problem.
Like I tried to hold Trump accountable, but like you, on the other hand, I don't know when you had like a position against Trump until like maybe recently, but like you could have been a Trump supporter back then, even if you didn't vote, and that would have been bad, in my opinion.
But I mean, at any point that would have been banned.
I can't keep lying to myself.
Well, and I can at least make an excuse in 2016 or whatever. Like, okay, you made a stupid decision. You didn't see COVID or any of the illegal shit happening. Like, you didn't know.
First of all,
but like 2020 onwards, it's like a specific choice to vote for hatred and illegality and America that has fundamentally changes in the way that empowers Christian fundamentalism.
Do you think? I don't think Trump's actually Christian. I actually hold that against. I think I really do hold that against his beliefs. I think he's using it as a propaganda tool because no one says you gotta trust the boss on speech. Like he said that, and I was like, that's not Christian behavior.
He didn't even put his hand on the Bible when he was swearing himself in. Like, nigga, he doesn't care.
No, I don't. Again, I don't think he has the capability to care about certain things. I really don't.
It is easy to turn them towards impurity, creating malevolence.
Yeah, like evangelicals are using him because
that video. I don't know anymore. Because he did post this by Twitter. So he did flip flop.
Yeah, of course he flip flops.
This was back in April. There you go.
April, okay.
Yeah, so
MAGA Christians preach about homosexuality as a sin and then worship this PDF. Okay. I think I find most interesting about Trump in the Epstein files isn't it like all the stuff that mentions him is either him being an FBI informant, them talking about how much they hate him talking about how much he hates them, and then most, if not all, of the allegations have gone to court have been verifiably proven false.
Yeah, it's some crap like that.
Yeah.
I haven't really followed it because it's more so what the hell happens now? Who really cares other than those that are impacted, which it should be?
Because I see people say, oh, he's mentioned in the files this many thousands of times. And then you say, okay, pull up a thing. And they can't. They never do. No one ever does.
Yeah, no one does. I pulled it up personally and saw the file. Searched his name. Yeah, they've been posted there multiple times, but again, informant or not, it's one of those events where let's just see what the court says. Understand the people's court. But this is the court, actual legal court, the judicial branch. Let them do their job at this point. Let them figure out what's the rights and wrongs for those that were impacted by Epstein and all the crap. Because those are the ones that need to be respected through the process. And right now, no one's being really respectful for that process.
No.
In my opinion.
No, they're not.
Because there's a lot of victims that have been impacted. And them just throwing that willy-nilly, it's not helping the case.
It's just liberals being liberals.
Oh, yeah. It is. Now, we do understand there's ethics about DMs. Talking about ethics already with law. But we understand if you need to leak something out because it's really important, probably should. Unless, they're either A, going to lie about it or something. That's a possibility. So you want to make sure it's backed up before you send it out.
Oh my god. I remember. Oh man, I remember so long ago he started leaking DMs. Oh
yeah.
Man.
And that's some of it's in here. But yeah, if you're going to leak a DM, make sure it has a backup. Something to back it up with. You can't just leak a DM and just go, I don't know. Like one of the DMs we have was about Naira, stating about powder. We had that since February, but there was nothing to back it up with. What are we supposed to do other than, hey, this person's talking crap about you in their DMs? No one cares. Because it's not backed. No thing backed it up at that point. So when we started seeing it out personally, we go, oh, yeah, the stuff we already knew since February. Like, there was nothing new with it to us. We get it, it's due to the public court. But to us personally, we already had this. Like, there was nothing behind this. But yes, he has leaked DMs. For example, Templar, someone that mods for multiple VTubers and
Templar's
themselves.
so funny.
Yeah, themselves as a funny lad who's pretty good to talk to. Really straightforward, at least honest about a lot of shit. When you ask him a question, he'll give you an answer. Probably will be sometimes funny.
That's
But
rare in these parts.
But yes, it is rare to get a straightforward answer. So I do appreciate Templar being that way. But yeah, he did leak DMs with Templar at one point. It's like, dude, again, unless it's backing up something, there's no need to post it. And you're called Templar the crazy one.
Yeah, no, leaking DMs is always just the worst.
It is. It is the worst. Like how this was about Starcat's leaked DMs. I don't want to post them all.
Mr. I don't leak DMs, leaking DMs, lol. Yeah.
Yeah, like, really? You really want to leak it at that point?
Right.
Actually, I think, I had to relook up this because I think he never blocked me in February. So I had to look up and go, oh yeah, it's in April. It's a screenshot. But yeah, so that's the thing. Is no. And here's a whole video about him leaking
These are my DMs. And
so, I don't mean to cut you off. Pause this for a sec. I just wanted to say that
this is a DM Miko sent me that she deleted. Why do I have this? And why does it have an old picture of Miko?
Why do you have old pictures of Miko?
That's because I sent it to Nines. All those months ago, I leaked it to Nines in her DMs. So if all the proof you want, you gotta ask Nines for it. Because Miko was going to leak stuff about Bull. And if she did, this was going to be the revenge. Miko never leaked Nines' information. Now, I saw in the doc Saturn did here. But then Miko came after me for no reason, so I didn't feel bad. I said, screw her. In fact, this is nothing. I have more on Miko than anyone else. Literally, Miko has done horrid things. But
well, yeah, dude. It's Miko.
But
I have to.
Miko has also sent me voice messages,
here?
and
I
feel
still don't know.
Genuinely bad. It makes me sad, and that's why I tried to. No, I am sad. No, with the things she has told me that happened to her, I don't want to leak the rest of the stuff I have. This was just so she would get
allergic to Dawn.
Allergic to bullshit. Yeah.
The bullshit.
Because I want her to leave me alone. I want to be done with her. I want nothing else.
Right.
Because but no, I do feel bad for her.
Does he like
the things she told me that I genuinely think
no more.
The things that happened, like I wanted to make that apology because I like her fiance. I like her fiance. He likes Persona. He likes Minecraft. He seems like a good dude. And I feel bad for Miko. I just wanted her off my back.
I just want her off.
Well, if you don't know, Huith is the one that leaked the screenshots to this blacklist. I gave them to Huith, and she leaked them to the blacklist.
Who's run by an alleged PDF anyway?
This is there's reasons and context for everything, isn't there?
We're not going to dive into that.
You mean the thing that Miko lacks?
Yeah. They were keeping tabs on Huith, seeing what Huith was saying about Miko and other things. So she didn't really have any remorse for this.
Remorse.
Nor
I thought I was bad with words.
I don't think she should. Let's grab some things they said about Huith.
Mind if I go to the toilet while this is playing?
Yeah, because this is gonna be a while.
Yeah.
Because I kept tabs on it myself. Where is... yes. Hello, Cody. Welcome back. Glad you're here. Let's see. Where is the post? Did I send it? Who did I send it to? Okay.
How long does it take you, Don, to look
I remember
up
I was
something?
doing all this on my
That's how
phone
I
at
was
the
back.
time. Because I was, by the way, my vacation was trying to get better and get away from all this. And then all this shit went down when I was away. It's horrible. Like, what bad timing, huh?
Yeah, I feel like you should have taken a vacation from social media as well, but
I agree with that. That's a good comment, level 1.
Gibbity.
Uh-oh.
Proving you wrong? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, with that online thing? Cody Cat always fools around. I don't think he's doing anything like that. I actually kicked Cody Cat from my server and everything. Anyway, so let's take a quick look here. Who had tried to cancel me before my re-debut? Star was one of the big players in the narrative, shining light on me, and I broke. Okay. Who hath made 2 tweets about good old Cassidy here. Here's her name. Said it right here. There it is. Look, it's Cassidy. She said it. That's Miko's name. Can you believe that? Wow. Is that a leak? Is that a leak of information? Wow. Wow. Except it's not. Because she has her full legal name in her stream charts where she put it herself. What leak? What leak? What leak?
What leak? What leak?
It is a full... No, look at it. It's on... She put the stream... She put it on stream charts. Herself.
Jesus Christ. I know, I'm just being quiet.
She put it
but it's
herself.
It's
You're
just funny
spreading it?
listening to him try to explain
you can
shit.
go find it. It's public info. You put her stream charts in, it's everywhere. If she didn't post it herself, it would be a problem. You're bringing attention to it and spreading it.
Stream charts show her real name.
Stream chart shows her real name. That she put it there. No, it's not doxing because it's public info. Congratulations. Then we go back. There's no doxing going on because it's public. You can go find it.
Who's accusing you of doxing? Is it Miko or is it someone else? I know
Floki or whatever. Yeah. No, they were accusing who of doxing.
Go, Floki, go.
Doesn't make it not doxing more. Same as Hassan showing reporter's address. That's not dox. This is not doxing because she put it there herself. Her own name is legally there, and she put it there for anyone to see. What do you mean it doesn't matter? Are you retarded? Are you stupid? If she didn't want anyone to say it, you wouldn't put it there. You brought attention to it and spreading it.
The thing is, I don't know. I do think that it can probably be in bad taste to still show it. Like I think you could have made that point without showing her name, but
I mean, if it's any meaningful thing, I'll cut it out of the VOD. But genuinely, I don't really... If she put it there, that's her own problem. If she didn't put it there, If she didn't put it there, then I don't care. My apologies.
Do we know how Stream Charts got that? Is it because she entered it on Twitch? Like, how
Let
does
me
Stream Charts have that
explain.
information?
Stream Charts, you link your Twitch account. So anyone with access to your Twitch account and only access to your Twitch account can edit personal information and spread it there. That means either she gave her Twitch account to someone or she put it there. And that's it. That's the only way.
So, again, back to the point while our other guy here's doing his thing. But the thing is, why would you? Shit. Just, there's no point to. Unless, again.
Back just in time.
Yeah. Because I just let the video play, which is good. They hear the whole context of that one video. It's kept on being not context, but referenced throughout this whole document here on this part of it, the dossier.
Mm-hmm.
But it does stand to the point of really, when should you leak a DM? Now, if it's Miko, sure. Because that person has been known to be a bad actor in a lot of spheres. There's a reason you should not been friends with them in the first place. They've been known to get people removed off the internet. It's someone you should not side with at all. So I don't know why, John, Paul, you decided to side with that hellhole. But that's on you. I'm not going to correct you for your retardism on that one. But yes, again, as long as the DM's backed for a reason of information that is reasonable, makes sense to leak. If it's a nothing burger, for again, the example of the Naira DMs with you and Naira about Powder's supposed voice mod, there was nothing to that at that point in February. It's a nothing burger message to us. Sure, the other content creators finally picked it up and went, oh no! But it's like, there was nothing that stood ground at that point, other than people that just hate Naira. Not you, but that's it. It was quite a nothing burger. But at that point, it should have been obvious that fucking Naira's been trying to research every single person. So, again, I don't know. It's one of those oddballs. Now, this is to the portion of the dossier. We might not be clicking everything due to the fact that the context is, not the best. However, we'll try our best to step by step go through all this best we can.
Do note that this portion is graphic in nature. Okay.
You do know I'm a scientist myself.
I'm excited.
True. I do have a degree to note myself as a scientist.
You know,
What?
I'm something of a retard myself.
I'm a return myself. You know, there's a problem when you have to put this in a fucking dossier to explain why you should do hygiene.
Mm-hmm.
But do I really have to do this?
Yes.
Do I have to explain to you, Paul, why you should shower? Is there a need to? And
yes.
We even have a clip of you saying that you don't shower.
Like a couple hours ago.
Wow, not true gamer. True gamers don't shower.
I'm so sorry, I shower every day.
What's a shower?
Apparently, I'm not supposed to wash my hair every day, but I've been doing that for years, so I'm not about to stop.
I've been doing it for a year. I'm not gonna stop eating. My hair gets oily. I mean, if you like put your hand through my hair, it would be moist right now. Like,
Bro's obsessed with the fact that his hair is oily.
I mean, you could use it as lube. That's how oily it is.
What the fuck?
Yes, you can see the cogs in his brain turning as he tries to think of something to say.
You can. And that one was just absurd. He doesn't bleep the bathe. So they can use his hair grease. Fucking lube. Like, fucking Christ. Now, for some odd reason, for the left, mainly. The right, not so much. There's obsession with children, including Paul. He has an obsession with it. Like, dude, what's up with... You can just go here, look at a search, and there you go. There's so much. At least 90. I bet you it's over 100 by this point. You had said something about kids in the last few years. Just about kids. Why?
Okay.
Why? What do you have with kids? Do you have something secret to tell us?
Well, he's got his made-up daughter, don't you know?
Yeah, the made-up daughter. Like, come on, dude. That's supposedly now one of his cousins. Like, dude, stop. And you have shown the huge shift. And it was not a 180. It was a huge shift on March 2026. That when you became highly open to this whole concept of trans. Like the child idea. To the fact that you said, almost verbatim, you start becoming a trans as you are a soul.
Oh, this fucking thing. I remember this.
No, that's how it works.
I think this is one of the things that really called into question his deaconship.
Yeah, that's what started it for a lot of people.
Yeah.
For me, it's because my understanding of the Catholic faith is like, no, this is already bullshit. It's already a slipping, sliding slope. And that was like, I think I started learning about Don last year due to the fact of the spheres I'm in. And I instantly, right then and there, said, no, they're not a deacon. And that was last year. I started running into, of course, you and others around close to that time, if I was stand corrected. So yeah, that's when I started running into your sphere and go, oh, these guys are awesome. We should do a group. Yay! But yeah, it was funny. I do know a lot about the past on people, especially Don, out of all of them. I don't want it. I don't want it. Now, we did mention here about the difference between, the pedophilic disorders and POCD. Of course, one's more of, hey, I just there, I'm afraid of doing it, kind of disorder. So it is an OCD type disorder. So, and sure, why not? Add it to the OCD people as is. Give them more issues to deal with in the DSM. But we get it. You want to platform these kind of people. Sure. Like, why? I don't know. It's not part of your sphere. You said it is. It's not. If you're right, you would not allow these people on your streams. Just straight up. But I did hear the key nuances. I'm saying it funny because it's just so many fucking words. But it's just, here's the thing that differentiates it all, especially these 2 points. One is the actual attraction. The other is just involves fear with that. That's it. So I get it. Like, sure. But if you look at it, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. So this goes into the platform itself, like Usagi. We all know they are. Confirm that. People go, oh, it's alleged. No, it's confirmed. There's so much out there of them. There used to be that one black site that people can go to. And it will tell you everything on that person. It's there. So, and there's a whole blacklist thing you can read whenever. People could pull it up. There's a long shit show to that. Now, people did question the behavior of this due to the fact of Raffle being friends with them. Like, why? I would not have that as that. Raffle's someone
Raffle?
think that's now part of Nine's community and all that. So since this crap went down, I don't track every single wire. There's too many red lines. Like I do to a degree, but that one it's like raffled just under the radar of who really cares at this point. Other than, yeah, they did platform a predator with Dawn. Why? I don't know. I wouldn't recommend it. And here's Paul saying this. Like, really?
Snarky is not a PDF. He is a sexually frustrated, deviant, and sex pest and sent his dick to many women. But PDF, no, why? Usagi doesn't even have a sister, dude. I'm saying because this he hates me and he and has blocked me. Either way, if you want my true feelings, go see the vid. We berated him live on stream. Okay.
There wasn't much berating that I ever fucking seen on that stream. And two, yeah, I cannot confirm or deny exactly the sister thing, but they did say they would want to do that with the sister, and that they have with said sister that's 10 years apart from their age while minors. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we can't really say the numbers here, but it only had one digit that they supposedly did it with. So,
I'm glad I get to learn all this stuff about all
yeah,
these people.
I know. What a wonderful world. Now, yeah, you did platform maps. Again, the POCDs. Sounds so terrible. POCD. Sounds like PSTD gone wrong. But here's an example, one that you platform. They did actually spoke up and said it. Fair enough. At least they are honest about saying they are. Everyone knows Anna. Anna sees this high. You know, like whatever. I don't give two shits. But you should get some help. I hope you are. That's all I can say on this shit. Come on now. Here's one of the video. The age playing video discussion. Now Mute is
your biggest.
Before I play that, Mute is getting help from what I heard, so that's good. So just an FYI, at least someone's getting help here.
Your biggest guilt is being a CSA survivor and being a lolicon. That's my that's my biggest guilt. That's the thing that I'm guilty of.
Yeah, and again, I was told they're getting help, so that's good. You know, at least someone's getting help in this room. List the names. Now this one was funny when someone called out the other.
Tight pussy.
Under that
same scenario. That's pedophilic.
True.
Would it be?
Pedophilia.
I mean, I don't know.
That one was sent to me, so.
Wait, what? What happened there?
Tight pussy.
Under that same scenario.
That's pedophilic.
True.
Would it be?
Pedophilia.
I mean, I don't.
No idea.
They are talking about underage.
Okay.
Yeah, calling out the underage shit. It's so retarded. I get it. Is this more of it? Yeah. Let's see what this is. With my Twitter. Here's some artisms. Actually, you can see my shit down there about it. But yeah. But yeah. There we go. That's better.
Me, Akko, and Mizu are 1 hour into the whole Don, Anna Valens, Nyara, etc. review, and honestly, none of you scratched the surface of anything. Leaflet said 1 hour in, if you want a real discussion, get a neutral third party, people who disagree with you, and experts. Yeah.
Yeah. Come on now.
What compels someone to read pornography on their Twitch stream?
Yeah.
What compels you to be a map? What attracts you to that?
What?
What?
Wait a second! Celestium
That's a fucking
Defense!
jump. Also, wait, she said map and not pedophile? That's insane.
That's weird.
What compels someone?
Yeah, because that's a group of maps right there. Again, they have stated they are. This is public. At least one of those two are getting help. I appreciate having that knowledge. So, nothing wrong with getting help. But yeah, it's like
no, but being that thing is quite terrible.
Yeah, being that is just terrible in its own right. But you do need help if you are under that, and the DSM does state that too. You do need therapeutical help for the process. I get it though. A lot of this era, we have those that already were victims that become the victimer. I don't know.
Well, yeah, that's how it works, isn't it?
Yeah, that's how it works these days.
The victim becomes the victimizer.
Yeah, the victimizer. Thank you. So yeah, so those are the things to think about while we go through that. Yeah, it is unfortunate. Now this one's
like
pretty funny.
Toss meme of how did you become gay? I don't know, and then it's the kid with the shadow of an adult behind him.
Oh yeah, that those ones. Yeah, that's the terrible ones. Oh yeah, here's the public about this. Do I need to zoom in for you? I think I can.
No, I just needed to sit up.
Okay.
Here's the Mr. Perfect with no sin again. I don't give a fuck if you don't like something, so you can fuck off with that as I exercise my rights. Imagine being more upset over a 4-letter word than your own predatory and manipulative behavior, a true piece of work. Holy fucking shit. Actually, I agree. That's a fair statement. Not manipulative behavior, but everything else written here. Approved. That's a stupid name. I hate.
He called himself a fucking predator.
Right.
Dude, come on.
Okay. So he just straight up agreed. Yes, I am a predator.
Yes.
That's what he said about himself. Okay.
Now it doesn't mean
Good
that
to
he's
see you admit you have predatory behaviors. You are manipulative as well, but now that you admitted this, many can see it.
Yeah, and it's on this video now. Congratulations, Paul.
Yeah.
How do you like being a predator? Now it doesn't mean that you're a predator of under, but at least over that we can confirm.
Think before he writes a message.
Oh Jesus. Because yes, you can be a predator of both age groups brackets. You can be. Now is that approval? No, but you can be. Jesus, man. Like, why did you not read what this whole thing said and then go, oh, okay, I approve it?
I agree with everything horrible you said about me. You are right.
Oh yeah, he did a Freudian slip too. It's fucking hilarious.
I love these.
That's the major issue. They should be. I just think they won't be. I think you're misunderstanding my opinion, because I agree that they should be. I just don't believe that they will be.
Either I can't remember if the word would be pessimistic or nihilistic on it, but you're like,
exactly.
Should they be? Yes.
I have a groomer, not a groomer, a doomer mentality.
There it is. Will finally come out, ladies and gentlemen.
A groomer mentality.
There it is.
You might need to get an extension that increases the volume.
Yeah.
On Opera, because the max volume is kind of meh.
Yeah, it is, man. I agree. I hate that. YouTube, it blasts your eardrums, but when it's like in Google Docs, it's like fuck off.
There's one that's called Volume Boost that takes 2 seconds to download.
Yeah, we can quickly. The Grover mentality has appeared. All right, let's see here. Yeah, I think this is part of the same And let's see here. Yeah, that's the same thing. Just continuing the statement as is. But yeah, he does agree to be the groomer, Donna Groomy. So yeah, just be careful of him around that. We don't know if it's under the lower digits and single digits, but just keep an eye out. That's just alleged. So now, sexual inappropriateness. There's a lot more that has been out there now since this part of this document has been made. But oh well, we'll try to work with what we have right now. However, he does have that inappropriate humor. If no one really seen this one, it's like, my God. So yeah, that's one of them. We can't really show this whole thing, but yeah. He has a very bad
good knockers then, Wink. I would take it as a compliment.
Yeah.
It's not how you do that.
That's not how you do that joke. Yeah.
I mean, you can say that, but you gotta build up to that.
You do. And that was to someone that was talking about it. Let's see here if I can find the... Yeah, someone sent this one over.
Right. Well, that may be the case. You need to check yourself because your jokes are still rooted, in misogyny. And for someone as woke as you just claim to be, that's ridiculous and sad. I agree with you, you're right. Classic Don. Thank you. I will work on it and will always seek to be better. I actually do appreciate this discussion.
Yeah, I do appreciate this. Sounds like a fucking robot every time I see him typing.
Yeah, he's literally Grok, man.
Like, yeah, I use ChatGPT here and there to help with shit. Grok, no, because Grok's shit. So, yeah, this is the same thing, but closer to that tweet that I found. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's just Don being terrible. Oh, here's the original tweet. This is where it started it.
Ooh.
There you go.
Just saw my uncle who didn't know I was trans and said, "What's the deal with the knockers?" in front of my whole family.
Yeah. Yeah.
Take it as a compliment from your uncle. Okay.
Yeah. Take it as a compliment from your uncle. Yeah. I don't think so.
Yeah.
And we know how he is about boundaries and shit.
Yep.
Oh yeah, this is the same fit tweet. If you remember earlier, if you guys heard it, but here it is again, just in case.
I remember.
Yep. And then there's the disregarding boundaries.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
Are we allowed to look at that or no?
This one's the same one right there, talking about it. But this is the video, and we can play that. Yeah, those we can play.
Neven has such a problem with boundaries. I told her, I literally told Neven, I will never, ever apply your boundaries. Like, I will never respect any boundary you ever give me. I told her that, and that's why she did that.
Never respect the boundaries.
I will never respect your boundaries.
Now, one other creator did send me this about themselves being
good enough
you're
not good enough to bear my children, you're not good enough to bear my chromosomes.
Well, I mean, I think they would be cute babies. Like if me and her had babies, I think they would be cute. Oh my God. You know,
Don, you keep digging this. You once again, the best thing about your streams is I can hand you. I don't even need to hand you the shovel. You personally walk your ass down to the Home Depot, go to the shovel section, pick out your own shovel, and start shoveling a fucking.
Jesus Christ! When autism is the one to tell you that you're digging a fucking hole, you know you fucked up. I hate to say that. Here's another one about the
Now, personally, I don't have sex with people that have racial prejudice. That's not really a thing I'm into personally.
I mean, if Sophia colored me,
black
What?
and then
Well,
had sex with me, I would be okay with that.
Wait, what?
Colored you black and had. What does that even mean?
Wait.
Like what? What the fuck is this shit we're
I have no idea what he's talking about.
He wanted to have some intercourse with Davi. Yeah, Davi. And he said I wouldn't care if I'm colored black for it. Like painted black. So blackface
Right.
sex. Yeah.
Okay.
Race play.
Sorry, that's what I
Black
was.
girls
I don't think
love
I
race play.
said it like that. I don't use that word, but I've had sex with a trans woman before.
I heard. I think it was one of the last time I came onto the stream. We were talking about when my mistakes when going on the farms. That was when you were talking about it.
I was. I'm kind of hyperbolic for the sense of entertainment, because that's
Fair
how you
point.
do it. I like trans women, and I like trans women with penises. There ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm not chasing. I just like it.
Hey, I'm not saying there is anything wrong with it. That's your deal.
Dawn is
That's
a
your deal,
chaser,
man.
but that's different. A chaser of what? A chaser of what? What am I chasing?
Chasing bud. Oh, dude. I want to breed with this one person. I want to. Yeah, and who has the can audio? Who has it? You do. And guess what you always do? You always play that video around everyone so they can hear the canning. Why? Why do you play that video? Because you just love those noises. You have no boundary.
Gross.
And gross indeed. Now he does have a paraphilic disorder, possibly, allegedly. So there's that. He does have a unique sexual interest.
Paraphilic disorder is a mental health condition defined in the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Health Disorders. It refers to a pattern of intense, persistent sexual interest that goes beyond typical or culturally common behaviors and, importantly, results in harm, distress, or risk to others. The concept is often misunderstood, so it is essentially to begin with a key distinction that the DSM-5 emphasizes the difference between a paraphilia and a paraphilic disorder. Okay.
Because one's the other, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is more about the voyeurism shenanigans. The
whatism?
The voyeurs. Like.
Which one's that?
Do you need to read those?
Jesus. These
That's
allegations of Paul include shoving foreign objects up the rectum, pegging, sniffing farts, sounding, shoving dead organs into vaginal canal, peeing on others, and other BDSM actions.
Yeah, how wonderful, right? And that was in 2 videos. Talks about this. But that's basically voyeurism.
Right there.
That's my Deacon. I think that's gonna become the fucking title of this fucking thing. This is my Deacon. But yes, it's just to, try out things that are not culturally appropriated. So, the usual, let's say, for example, missionary. That's always culturally acceptable. But pegging and stuff isn't really, by most cultures, acceptable. The form of sexualness. Well, sex, I should say, not sexualness. But sex.
Sexualness.
Yeah, sexualness. Oh, no. I'm using the wrong fucking words. Oh, no. There's also the exhibition. I can't fucking say that word. But love is this show of self-disorder. Tongue tire. You guys can make.
Disorder involves arousal from exposing one's genitals to unsuspecting individuals, while voyeuristic disorder involves observing the others without their knowledge or consent. Voyeuristic, no idea, disorder refers to touching or rubbing against a non-consenting person.
Yes.
Other diagnoses such as a sexual masochism disorder and sexual sadism disorder are only considered disorders when they involve distress, impairment, or harm, particularly when another person is involved without consent. So, dude just loves grape.
Yeah, pretty much. Anything to deal with the grapes or cucumbers.
I mean, bae.
So yeah, there is more talk on the next chapter of that too, of course, because it actually right there named it. But yes, he does have these patterns. Allegedly, that would make him more underneath this disorder on the DSM due to the actions. Of course, it says here lasting at least 6 months. The things he has said have been more than 6 months. Way more. So he has quite an interesting fantasy world. As we mentioned earlier, some of the things he likes. So I guess we now have to listen to this show, 2 videos of it.
Do we have to? Yes, okay.
Yes.
Women up
So you
before.
sniff farts, but you haven't had sex with a woman?
Well, I've
embarrassing. Dog.
yeah,
That's true. This is actually true.
Yeah, you know, I do a lot of BDSM with women. I did get sounded too, yeah, and I shoved a raw cow liver up a woman's
He got
vagina.
sounded, but he's never put his dick inside of a vagina. I just don't get it.
Yeah.
Play that
If anything, he got penetrated.
Yeah, no one reacted to that. And he's into like that kind of bestiality. Yeah,
Well,
it's a dead organ.
I think
but
it's like Boogie when Boogie just straight up admitted to lying about cancer, but because he says nothing but shit all the time, just no one caught it.
yeah, no one just did. Yeah, I agree with that statement wholeheartedly. I think no one really paid attention because he was already saying the other weird shit.
Yeah.
And no one picked it up. And he has said weirder things than that, from what I heard from people in that sphere.
None of us said
I wouldn't mind
nothing.
pissing on you, Violet, if you're into that or something. That's okay.
Don, I genuinely want to fillet you, okay? I would get so much pleasure out of
That's
just
kind of hot, actually.
slicing your skin.
Well, piss is hot. Piss is literally hot.
These are things you should leave in the room.
Or just not do at all.
Or not do at all. Either one. But, dude, like, leave your sex life in that room. Just straight up, just do that, please. There's nothing we could say more on that. Except, what the fuck, especially on the shoving dead organs into people.
Yeah, people say you shouldn't, what's the phrase? Fetish shame or...
Yeah. Like, we
Yeah,
understand
whatever it is.
you're into fetish of this kind of shit, where
But no, you should.
get slammed.
You should
Not slammed.
absolutely. I will.
But yeah, kink shaming and shit.
Kink shaming, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that shit, absolutely 100% shame it. Shame that
Yeah.
shit.
Just keep that in your fucking bedroom.
No,
But yeah, this
stop
is
doing
yeah, or stop doing it. Especially some of those actually can harm people. Now there is this instance of you speaking of this, Don, Harley boy, where you have done this shit.
Oh, where are we going now? Okay.
Yeah, it's just you have loved to show your donger on everyone in the shower room, you know, the gym. We get
What?
it. Yes. Yes, he has. We'll get to that shortly. But yes, please get some licensed help. Not from me. I'm just a scientist. Go to an actual therapist. I just do the studies of people. Don't do the sit on chair, listen to your shit. That's not my job. I'm just here to study and go, what to add to the DSM next time kind of person, okay? This is not my job. But yeah, it's in this one.
Like wear my swim stuff, and then obviously now I have like bottom surgery, so.
I mean, Nyara has thought about this.
I don't like showing other people my genitalia.
But what if
I don't know. I show
what if I don't
plenty of
care?
people
What
my
if
penis
what
when I
if
go
I'm
around.
I'm
I
going
don't know.
there?
Maybe I just don't
And,
care,
you
but I'm
know,
a guy, so maybe it's
You're
a
not
bit
beating
different.
the.
Why would he say that?
I don't know.
Like, why does he say these things?
I don't know. Dude's just fucking narcissist
Like,
mainly. That's the main
is he
reason is
really,
this.
is he really the embodiment? But I know it's that, but is he really the embodiment that any publicity is good publicity?
But that's his argument. Is that all this, including this video that will come up, he will say this is great publicity. This is not going to teach him a fucking lesson. This is a
The
lesson for
message of the
others
Don
not to
is
go to him.
spreading.
It's just to spread the message. Don't be around this fuck.
Yea, hear ye who want to be pissed upon.
Yeah, whoever wants to be pissed upon, organ
And
shoved into you.
And thy vaginal canal shall be filled with organs.
I can't believe I had to
So
fucking
says
say that
I.
in a fucking document here of a dossier. Because people go, oh, this is Google Doc. No, this is a dossier. This is more of scientific understanding of a person.
Yeah.
Like, why
Yeah,
do they act this way?
Google Docky. I've had enough of that shit.
This is just this.
It's
And yes,
science, baby.
he has stated in the date of March, I actually fully dated this, on the 21st of it, this year, that he had proclaimed that he is a narcissist. He has done this multiple times, actually, after this part has been written, too. Especially to Brewer. I think it's in that, it's a big thing. I think he did state that to Brewer, going, yes, I am this. It's like, dude, if you are that, you should get help.
Yes, I am a self-proclaimed narcissist. Thank you for noticing. I don't understand what goes on in this dude's head.
He just thinks it's cool to say this.
Thank you for being a scientist, so I don't have to be. Oh, well, I'm
You're
not smart
welcome.
enough to be anyway, but whatever.
Welcome. Yes. Jesus Christ. Like, can you not even do that? Because, yeah, it's... This is where the joke, I'm a scientist after all, really came up, because he started saying, I'm a computer scientist after all. That's it.
Okay.
If you remember this tweet. I don't know if you remember this one.
Base trends. Love gender also cool beans. Now I am user of AI. Duck if it's a consolation. I use an AI I developed with no copyrighted material for my images, so you know I actually put in effort still compared to most people. I am computer scientist after all.
I'm a computer scientist after all. Also use ChatGPT. It's pretty damn obvious.
Yeah.
Like, I have shares with them, so I know when someone uses that app, by the looks of it, I have to study what I put my money in. So I can tell that was a ChatGPT thing that you keep using. Wonder who else uses it, you know?
Lack of empathy? Yeah, it sounds about
Yes, he does have a lack. This is a good example tweets. There's so many out there.
Don't care for others' feelings, yet he is supposed to be a deacon that has a support group.
I love how the smiley face, I had to put it in there as a fucking joke.
Yeah. I will hold no accountability for this behavior. Okay. These remarks openly acknowledge indifference towards the emotional impact of his actions on others. Right.
Yeah, it's more sociopathical, because I don't think he's psychopathical. Psycho means that you started it at birth. Socio means you've just grown into it.
Psychoanalyzed me.
No comment.
Okay. We'll discuss this after.
We can, yeah. That's fucking funny, though. If I have, that would be fucking hilarious. Like, what the fuck?
All right. So you're just retarded. I like to inflict pain on others equals 39% care. Yes, I don't care for others' feelings. Okay.
Yeah, that's the smiley face shit. That was so fucking wild.
It's smiley face. First off, you're just wrong because it wouldn't be a sin, so you're retarded. Second, you're retarded because Nyara isn't a PDF, as she never touched kids, nor does she groom them into doing anything. She simply talks about trans rights online. Well, no.
Yeah, I was gonna say no. Become an actual PDF. You don't have to touch a child to do one. To become one, not do one. To become one.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do one.
yeah, say that right.
Do the PDF, yes.
Don't say that wrong.
But yes, to become one, you don't have to do the touching. You can just send things. You can have other actions in order to do so. I can say this as someone that does study this. Nair has been noted as this just because of how many times they talk about it.
Yeah.
That's it. As a scientist, I can confirm that they need help. There's something wrong in their head about children. Just saying. It doesn't mean that they have alleged notice from my end going, yeah, you probably should get help. Because, yeah, you are getting to the boundaries of, holy shit, you are about to become one.
Well, it's literally the meme of leave kids alone, and then it's Nyara's face and the word no.
Just no. And then when you complain about it, their fans become the Britney Spears fan. Just the leave her alone shit going off.
Yeah.
Nah. I don't know. One of those things to think about those kind of comments. Just something to note on the sidebar there. But he does mirror behaviors. I have noticed he mirrored mine. He had mirrored lions before. Nines.
What?
Yeah. He would act in a way that you have before. You know, like another locale that we like to watch.
Ah, okay.
Yes. You know which one.
What did he mimic? The fact
I
that I'm
don't
just
recall exactly what it was with you, but I know he has mimicked a lot of us if we speak up.
the fact
so
that I'm
he-
just blunt or what? I don't understand.
Probably. I wouldn't be surprised. But I do remember it was something close to you. I'm like, that sounds like lion speak. What the fuck? What am I reading? So yes, they do like to mirror behaviors. So if you do have a narcissist, there's another out there in the VTubing sphere that's well known for that. Yeah, they're going to mirror you in some fashion, either through making multiple accounts, all the way down to, like I said, speaking like you on a tweet or out loud. So, for example, for Lion's case, it was some type of tweet. I forgot which one. I probably should have sent it to you. But it was like,
yeah, I would have liked
did
to
I
see
just
that.
read it? Did I just read Lion? What the fuck? So yes.
Interesting.
Now there's the victim framing with the superiority behaviors. Can't speak today. Probably because of all the fucking work I did today anyway, after right before this. Because I had to deal with a whole meltdown of systems. But yes, this is like the basics of him. He will always have the last word, especially if he is the victim in something. He still will. He won't stop talking. For me, I will say maybe once in a while the last word, but not all the time. Don, every time. If you talk to Paul, he won't stop. So either you mute him, block him, something of the effect if you're trying to correct something Paul has done, and just move on. Because he just won't have he won't stop. He doesn't know boundaries either. Yeah. I don't know if you've seen him do that with you, but
I mean, I've barely interacted with him.
okay. But yeah, he will always speak that too, where everything's justified and shit. The I, always about I, not about you comments. So keep that out there too. There's entitlement behaviors. He is a narco baby, or whatever the fuck we call those things. Babies that have a lot of money when they're born. So that is a thing. So his entitlement is that due to all of his money. I haven't really mentioned it here, but Nepo, that's it. Nepo, not Marco. Nepo baby. God damn. So many terms have been thrown out because of fucking Don. Because of everything he is. But yes, he has that money. His family gives him that money to do shit. You'll see him at expensive hotels. You'll see him smoking cigars like they're fucking cock. It's a whole 10 yards, not just 9, the 10-yarder on this one. Because everyone always says 9 yards. It's like, no, this is 10 yards. He goes beyond what usual people do on the 9-yarder. So, I don't know if you heard that term.
I have not.
Yeah, it's like 9 yards term. It's a weird American term. I think it's based around football or some shit. You know, American football.
Ew.
Yeah.
I'll see rugby.
Football's better, not American. Actually, I like watching that more. Anyway. But yes, in a Nepo baby, he will use this in his ways to keep doing his shit. So that's his entitlement mainly. And of course, it's not so. It's always going to be consistent. But remember, I'm not medical fully. I'm on this. I'm not the professional that can say this is them. This is just what we've seen as traits on that one. But he does enjoy being blocked. I don't know if you've all seen that. I think he says now he's at 100 blocks. So, but it's something like this, we will say.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
This is, unless he's getting help finally, because I've seen him stopping doing this for now. This has been a ongoing problem of his. He likes being blocked.
Well,
Ironically, he's the first one that ever blocked me. So
yeah, I think he's just gotten bored of it because it used to be that every time he'd get blocked, he'd write like a fucking story.
Yeah, I think
about the person who's blocked him.
Yeah, you can look up a list of it. Just go through the search engine and you'll pop it up on Twitter. The Twitter search. Which one's this one? Oh yeah, this is Brewer's post. If anyone wants to do a full read on it, I simplified it in this document, but Brewer does have valid points. I do agree on their military intelligence side of the house with it. So, because of my end, knowing I did retweet it too. Brewer, again, had valid points. So, and it kind of points back to what I said too. The same shit in my document area of this. So yes, thank you, Great Brewer, for actually posting that. And I had to say allegedly, sorry, Brewer, but this document, I had to say things like that. Unless this is out there publicly, I know you don't, especially that MOS. You don't want to have public out there. So I just want to mention that. If Brewer ever sees this too, go, what the fuck? Why isn't I alleged? Like, because one, you probably don't want that to be out there fully of what you are. And two, yeah, it's out of respect. I have to do that. Yeah. But yeah, there's the statements in here too, just in case if anyone ever pulls this document, they can see it. So at least there's that. But yes, it goes to the, if you follow the trait, just like the traits mentioned above, allegedly you are narcissist with that personality disorder. It's a NPD, as it is known as, for short. But yes, as long as you show this, then yeah. And I do like the points that Brewer shows on this. There's a lot of good points here to say. So yeah, it's just insane. So yeah, there's one conclusion because that's the Brewer's conclusion of that, and then our own little one. So
okay, I'll read this a little bit.
This
I'm
one?
interested. Yeah, the conclusion. In conclusion, the individual's own admission of being a self-proclaimed narcissist combined with a consistent pattern of grandiosity, lack of empathy, refusal to accept accountability, and justification of harmful behavior strongly reinforces the presence of narcissist narcissistic type traits. These behaviors are further reflected in their tendency to provoke reactions, seek control over others, and interpret being blocked not as rejection, but as validation of their influence. While this does not constitute a formal clinical diagnosis, the observable patterns align closely with narcissistic personality traits, particularly in the areas of attention-seeking, superiority, and disregard for boundaries. Overall, the behavior demonstrates a cycle. Oh shit.
Oh shit. My mouse decided to go up. Okay. There you go.
Narcissistic personality traits, particularly in the areas of attention-seeking, superiority, and disregard for boundaries. Overall, the behavior demonstrates a cycle driven by the need for validation and control, ultimately leading to manipulation, strained interactions, and deterioration of meaningful relationships. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, it's like that's really the nail in the coffin right there.
Yeah.
It's
pretty accurate, yeah.
It is accurate. All these other things are really accurate too. It's interesting, the scientific part of the studies of Don. Paul's a really interesting subject for research purposes. There's a lot there. So if anyone ever wants to read it, it's always there for anyone. So
is there a psychological study at the university near you that you could submit this to?
There is someone that is a doctor in the group doing the background search of everything, like, the research on it and see what can come up with it. So we might see that one day. We'll see.
Okay.
Because I asked him, I go, do you want to do this? You might want to change your name when you do it, though, or make a false name in the process. But yeah, it's going to be funny once they do give me that analyst as well. On the doctor's side of the house. It's going to be fucking wild. So this part here, it's just some things to note of other prior things that happened, or after the fact. Mainly, this is after the fact of the finishing of this document, because we did see Shiro saying, again, I appreciate what was out there from Shiro's end. Was it right to record the whole Discord conversation that was private? Well, it's Paul, and he likes to do that himself personally. I think that's fine. Ethically. I think that's okay to do, Shiro. You're fine on that ballpark. Because he has done that to many others. That's why you don't want to be in a Discord call with him. He will record it, even if you ask him not to. So, fair enough, Now, there is also some tweets that are out there, and of that, well, not tweets, but images added with it, which is great. I'll post them up so people can see it. There we go. And there's this music sheet. Yes, Paul had made a love song to Naira. Kind of weird, but okay.
Oh man,
All
that
know
has
why.
to be the outro.
I would wish not to.
Hey man, we could just walk away from the computer while it's playing.
Oh god. I don't have the exact file because I'd never want to record it. But I know who has it, so I can ask for it. Let's see here. Let's see here. Okay, I just asked one of our sources. Starts with an H. You know who it is.
Okay.
Yep. So we'll see. But yeah, I like how he thought that where is it in here? This part right here somewhere. Yeah. Like, what?
Okay. Oh yeah, for that, yeah. Oh, Jesus. Honestly, again. Oh yeah, for that, yeah, they did that. said you leaked my Facebook to Yoki. I found that strange later on and turned out to not be true in the slightest. They were just trying to get me to get you out of my head and stop defending you on stream or in the private chat. I wrote with Emperor. He is cool. Okay.
Yeah, that's really the main thing. I still left this VTard copycat.
VTard's copycat. Hey, it's version 3, okay?
It's version 3. Get over it. And then we have the trademark. You don't. Yeah. Anyway. Funny shit. Just like you can't find it because of your whole retards. Now, let's hear. I had to see what. Yeah, this is one of those other long messages. We don't really have to read it, but.
Oh no, yeah, I'm
yeah.
good.
This one was that one, music. And then this was the questionable DM that everyone goes, oh, this is new. This is new. It's not.
No, it's February.
We knew about it since February. Like, how far back in the bus are you of our bus to think this is new? We had this. There's nothing that we could send about it because it was a nothing burger at that time.
Which one of them leaked this?
This one was Shiro that leaked this one.
What?
To,
I thought it was.
I think it was Don to Shiro, yeah.
Okay.
But again,
yeah, of course it was Don to Shiro. I mean,
I mean, we already knew this though.
Yeah.
Like, how far back in the bus are you? We have so much more that it's not going to be in this document, nor anywhere really until we feel that it's needed to be out there. It's just unreal. The voyeurism is one of them. There was more that was said than what was in that video. And we don't want that out there yet because it's just disgusting. We don't want to hear more of it. Nor do we want to see more of this shit. But yet here we are with the whole archive of Dawn, of fucking Paul, waiting to be seen. So yes, I don't think we want to have more out yet. But him wanting to be with Huith and shit was crazy. Because the thing with Huith is, Huith downloaded the fucking archives. Who else would do that? Probably Don himself. But we know that they're using that now due to some of this tweets that's been out by Huith. They're running with the fucking archive of Don now. So I don't know who was the one that decided to keep that thing and giving it to fucking Don. Whoever that retard is should be called out. Because that is just beyond what should have been done. I don't know if you heard about that happening, but supposedly, supposedly someone sent the Don, well, not Don, but they allowed Don to be the owner of a fucking server. And that server had everything in there that could be, you know, blackmail, doxable, and all that shit.
Right.
Whoever the past VTards were that did that, you are the retard of the room. You allowed that to happen.
I have a couple of guesses.
Yeah. So don't just go, oh no, you are part of the problem too. All you are. You allow this to keep going. So I have nothing else to really say on this shit news of that, but Jesus Christ. Like, this is literally the streaming lore and online problems right here. 101. Number 1, don't get a narcissism to have power. Number 2, don't give them the server that has everything. And number 3, if you know that he's going to flop all over the place, don't give them anything either. Jesus Christ. I don't know if you have anything to fully say at the end of this whole show, but...
No. There are no words.
There is none. Like, Do you need to learn how to smoke a stogie, by the way? That's my only last
Ballsy,
words to fucking
understood.
Paul.
I don't have to tell people I'm depressed like you. True.
Again, do you need to learn how to do this anytime? How to actually smoke a stogie? Just give me a heads up, Paul. I'll give you the walk. I'll give you the actual walk on how to. Because, yeah, you look retarded. That's all I have to say.
What, did he smoke a
Oh,
cigar?
he has so many cigar pictures on his fucking Facebook.
Ah.
It looks like he's sucking a cock every time he does it. It just drives me mental.
Okay.
Ah, Jesus Christ. Well, this is the end of the slop, the streaming lore and online problems of this time. Our Deacon.
That was definitely some slop.
That was definitely some slop indeed.